But we're going live for some Sunday footy. We are live, baby. Let's get it. Hey guys, how you guys today on BKR Sport? We are here for some Sunday afternoon footy, and it's going to be a big one here. A lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of shake, all abouts here. There is a lot of changes in this game because obviously Origin is a big impact for the Broncos and the Dragons. So a couple big outs as well, actually. Specifically one big out that obviously is a really crucial part of their team. Obviously, at Suncorp Stadium, we're getting ready for a huge Origin Game 3 at Suncorp in about 4 days' time, 3 or 4 days' time now, on Wednesday. So I can feel this transition of the atmosphere about getting to the Origin. Obviously, people in Queensland are starting to really build up. People in New South Wales are starting to really build up. But because it's at Suncorp, I really feel like the atmosphere here today at this game is going to be Origin level in an aspect of that people are starting to really care about that game. And it will transition for me. So I think it's going to be a great game here today. And I think it's going to be a really good atmosphere. Obviously, I do think that this is a very tough game to predict. I wouldn't personally bet on this game myself. I think it's a very close game. And because of the outs, it's really, really tough, actually, to see. But let's go through the two-team lineups, and then we'll go through what the latter results mean. And then we'll get into the chat with you guys. Let's obviously hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're on our way to 20K, baby. Looking forward to hitting that one. We'll get there... We'll get there relatively soon, man. And I appreciate all the support you guys are showing. And we've got a big night tonight as well. We've got Nick Kyrgios in the Wimbledon final going against Novak Djokovic that will be streaming at about 10:45 p.m. tonight. So I'm looking forward to that one a lot. Yeah, it's going to be a huge match. Wimbledon final. We haven't won that in a very, very long time. Actually, I don't even know the last Australian who won Wimbledon for the men's. So, yeah, it's going to be super interesting. But alrighty, guys, let's get into the two-team lineup. So for the Broncos here today, a lot of ins and a lot of outs. Corey Pakes, Dean Mariner, Deloise Holter, Reece Kennedy, Ryan James, Tessie New, Tyson Gamble, Xavier Willison, and Zach Hosking are all in here for the Broncos. Corey Oates, obviously late out there with Origin. Corey Jansen, Jake Turpin, Kurt Catewell, Patrick Carrigan, Payne Haas, Selwyn Cobbo, Tamari Martin, and Tom Flegler. All out here for the Broncos. That's a lot of outs. There's a lot of big outs there. Tessie New goes to the fullback. Obviously, he comes back here after a long-term season injury. And now he's back and ready to rock and roll. So he comes back at the perfect time, actually, for the Broncos. They need him this week. Jordan Pereira on the wing with Deloise Holter. And then Tony Staggs with Branko Lee in the centres. Obviously not the really bang Selwyn Cobbo, Corey Oates, Tony Staggs, and Herbie Farnworth pairing that you'd like to be seeing there in that back line. But, you know, it is what it is. They have to deal with what they've got to deal with. Ezra Mann and Adam Reynolds, at least their spine is pretty well intact. Their spine is actually intact here with Tassie New, Ezra Mann, Adam Reynolds, and Billy Walters there. In the 9, in the front row, Keenan Palacia with Ryan James. And then the back row is Zach Hosking and Jordan Ricky. Kobe Hetherington is the lock. Corey Pakes, Reece Kennedy, Xavier Willison, and Tyson Gamble is the interchange. And then Dean Mariner is the 18th man replacement. So, yeah, the spine is intact there, which is great to see for the Bronx. But in the same sense, a lot of the, obviously the forwards are a lot weaker than what they would normally be. And the back line is specifically weaker than what they'd normally be. So it's going to be super interesting to see what the Broncos do here today. For the Dragons, however, Jaden Sullivan, he comes in with Josh Kerr and Tautau Moga. Sharon Woods, Ben Hunt, and Michael Mollo, they all go out there. Ben Hunt, obviously a big loss there. He's honestly just crucial to their team and to their team winning. And obviously, he's going to be there for Origin, so he will not be playing with the Dragons. And that's a massive, massive out, which actually probably leaned me away from their team. Cody Ramsey's the fullback here with Matthew Fianai and Mikhail Ravalawa on the wings, and Moses Sully and Zach Lomax in the centres. So pretty much their straight back line there. Talatau Monet with Bud Sullivan, Jaden Sullivan there in the halves there. Obviously, Ben Hunt would normally be there, but he's been taken out for Origin. Blake Laurie and Francis Moore in the front row with Andrew McCulloch in the number 9. So, yeah, look, their spine's still fine. It's just obviously they're lacking in that big, key, experienced player like a Ben Hunt. And obviously know that McCulloch has played a lot of games and he's a very experienced player, but he's also not exactly a bang kind of player. He's a, get the job done, make a lot of tackles and do what he needs to do, but he doesn't actually... he wouldn't be the be-all and end-all of winning a game, in my personal opinion. Jack Burton, Jaden Stewart in the back row, and then Tarek Sims is the lock. The interchange today is Jack Tabell and Moses Zembai, Jaden Hunt, and Josh Kerr, with the 18th man replacement being Tau Moga. So, yeah, look, I'm going to tip the Broncos today. I'm going to say the Broncos still get done because of that Origin transition, atmosphere-wise. I think that it's going to be a really red-hot crowd there today based on the Origin being on Wednesday. I think that the Broncos probably don't need it as much as the Dragons. I think they're actually both similar placing here. So Dragons are in 8th position. The Broncos are in 7th position, actually. If the Broncos lose this game, they're starting to get dangerously close to missing the 8. They're getting really dangerous. So they're not going to drop anywhere. Let's have a look here. So the Broncos, if they lose this game, they would have to lose to the Dragons by about 60-odd, I think, or about 50-odd. If the Dragons are minus 70, Broncos are 43, it's not going to happen. But if the Dragons were to beat them by about 50, then they'd be -20 and the Broncos -10. So no, but it had to be about 55-60 for the Dragons to go above the Broncos here, which is obviously not going to happen. And obviously Manly is still 4 points behind them there. If the Broncos had to win this game, though, they would go above the Rabbitohs. They would go above the Eels as well. And that's where they would go. They would stay in the 5th position above the Eels. And yeah, because their for and against is already better than theirs as it is, and the Rabbitohs are 2 points behind the Eels, so the same as points as the Broncos right now. For the Dragons, on the other hand, if they are to win this game, I don't believe they go up anymore. Obviously, they would need to win by, like I said, 60 odd to go above the Broncos into the top 7. But if they lose this game, they can't move anywhere. They dead set they can't move anywhere. Oh, wait a second, because who has the bye to come? Who has the bye to come? Who gets the bye points? So Manly had a bye this week, didn't they? Well, they've got above one. Did Manly have the bye this week or did they lose? Did Manly have the bye? I know you guys are saying in the chat, but I'm not looking at the chat just yet. I'll look at it in a moment. Manly, I'm pretty certain they had the bye this week, didn't they? Yeah, they did. So Manly will, if Dragons lose this, Manly will go above the Dragons because they've got a better for and against. And you will, that's it. So the Dragons will just go out of the 8 if they lose this game, regardless of the scoreline. Because, yeah, Manly are on +2 points differential and the Dragons are on -70. So, yeah, lots of play here for these two teams today. Obviously, Broncos on a bit of a slide right now. 2 losses in a row. I think Dragons 2 wins in a row, but it was a very controversial win against the Raiders last week. Yeah, let's hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you are new around here. And let me know your thoughts in the chat. Oh, here we go. Time to deal with you, Muppets. Time to deal with you, Muppets in the chat. Here we go. Jeez, the chat's already going crazy. Half God, half fake says Broncos will win for Reynolds B-Day. I think Broncos win because they've got someone like Reynolds in their team. I don't necessarily believe it's for his birthday, but if it's his birthday, congratulations. That's good. But I don't necessarily think it's going to come down to because it's his birthday. Zembo says people underestimate how big Ben Hunt is. I don't believe I underestimate it at all, actually. But I think Ben Hunt obviously is super underrated, so I'm not surprised that people don't really understand the massive ouch that Ben Hunt is for this Dragons team. Cooper Reed says, hi, I like Reed. I won them all in the 30s. Cool, mate. Eloise Adventure Vlogs. Can you please stop spamming, by the way? That's why you got timed out before. Jay, yeah, exactly right. Tommy says, would know. Jay Hayes would know the last Australian to win Wimbledon. Jay would know. I think Jay was there. I think Jay went to Wimbledon. I think he went to the main court there for the last Australian who won Wimbledon, which was obviously in the 1600s. Moga is a player I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, Blitzy says good to be back, and the Muppet of the Week will be announced at the start of the Wimbledon finals, so that little kids can't vote. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. I like it. Crazy New Zealand says, come on Queensland next week. Uppata, Queenslander. But guess what I've just seen, guys? Your favourite better X-Factor is coming in here with a big bopper. I saw this on the Discord. Let's have a look at this one. All right, so here we go. So X-Factor has dropped a potential 2K donation here. So Broncos 1-12. This takes a lot to happen, though. I don't necessarily mind it. So Broncos 1-12 is who he's gone there. Well, I did 1-11. Broncos 1-12, I like that. And then Stags, Reynolds, Ravalawa, and Silver score. So high scoring game. Stags, Jaden Sewer, Ravalawa, and who's the other one there? And Reynolds to score there. Reynolds, anytime try scorer. For $2,000 donation. Unbelievable. That would just be unbelievable. That would just... $2,000. Oh, man. You're a funny one. You are. Let's ride off into the sunset with a big W. That'll be Melbourne trip. That'd be Eden Park for the All Blacks versus Australia trip. Look, let's go. Jay Hayes says Broncos slowly sinking. They are slowly sinking, Jay. They are slowly sinking. XSQ says Stag scores. I'll come into the stream and donate $5. Oh, X-Destin Q comes in with a bet as well. X-Destin. Well, we want that already. X-Destin says 5 Stags anytime. So we definitely want Stags to score here today. Stags anytime. Try scorer. $5 dues. Ooh, there we go. Blake Riley says, who do you see scoring? I see Stags, Sewer, Ravalawa, and Reynolds scoring. No, if I was going to make my own bet, I would have gone. This is who I would have gone. I would have gone. Broncos 1-12. I would say I did like the Reynolds one beforehand. I was actually thinking Reynolds maybe sneakily beforehand. Pereira's a good shout, but I would personally go out on Reynolds for the Broncos, and for the Dragons, I'd probably look towards Mikhail Ravalawa. Actually, that's in there. That is in there, to be fair. So, yeah, I'd probably look towards Ravalawa because the wingers, honestly, Finite and Ravalawa could both score today. And for the Broncos, both their wingers technically could score because the defense isn't exactly great. But if I was going to back in one of the attackers, I'd look at Pereira going up against the winger on Matthew Finite, personally. So, yeah, I'd go Broncos 1 at 12. I'd say Reynolds to score and, and Ravalawa to score anytime. So, it's actually Reece Walsh's birthday too today. Well, there you go. Justin Sutter said, as a Roosters fan, I want this game to be a draw. Oh yeah, you do actually. Yeah, I don't agree with you actually. I don't think you do actually. Let's have a look here. I think your for and against is okay, isn't it? Roosters for and against plus 21. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want this to be a draw. So the reason why I say this is because I understand the 2 points. I get that. But I'm going to give you, I get your opinion. I do get it, and most people don't think like that. But I think you need to think about the fact that if they get a draw, that means that the Dragons minus 17 now means nothing, right? And your plus 21 means nothing compared to the Dragons. Because they're going to be 1 point different, right? So they can sneak a spot now. So that's why you go back to that Titans Knights game last year. And I was actually eagerly wanting that Titans to get the draw rather than the Titans to win that game because it actually helped us out. If it had happened that way, it didn't happen. But if we did do that, it would have helped us out to not care about the points differential. So the Dragons actually benefit from a draw here. The Dragons would really benefit from a draw here because not only that, they'd be 5 points above you. But then you'd also have to win 3 extra games than them. And at this point, you want the Dragons to lose so that in 2 games' time, you would go above them based on for and against. But if you wanted to rely on what you're saying, you would then have to beat them by, you'd have to get 3 extra games to go above them, which is painful for me. It will be painful for you, so I disagree. Dustin Number says, are you streaming the Wimbledon final tonight? Absolutely, mate. The great man Kyrgios in the final. Let's go. We'll be streaming the final tonight. I will be streaming the final tonight. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to that stream. It's going to be really fun. Jimmy Bill says, Jordan Ricky first try. Oh, Jim and Bill. All the betters are here. Jim and Bill. Oh, no. The Jimmys are Bills. He's gotten involved here. What is it? So what was it? Was it Ricky? Jordan Ricky first try scorer. Ricky FTS is, how much was that? $230. Oh, my dear me. Oh, it's always the Sunday streams, guys. It is always the Sunday streams where we always get crazy. It's always the Sunday streams. We're separating that. There we go. Beautiful. It is cheeky, Jimmy. That is cheeky, XRT. He's right. You are right. Dad says, I thought the same thing, Trucker. I watched a quick video of his, and I'm still confused on what's Trucker said. Whose video where? Oh, true. Okay. Oh, it's a dude. Oh, I didn't even realise that. Do you think Kyrgios can beat Novaks? Yes, I believe Kyrgios can. Kyrgios has never lost to him, I don't believe. I don't believe that Kyrgios has ever lost. Our mate Medvedev, local Muppet Medvedev, will come soon. He'll tell us if he's lost before. I don't believe he has, though. I don't believe he has. Sorry, guys. I've got a bit of a mess up. A bit of a shambles happening on my nose right now. All over the place. Jared Joy says Roosters are way off the mark this season. I wouldn't say they're way off the mark this season. They arguably got robbed against the old pennies. The old pennies. Actually, did the Roosters get a bye this week too? I think they did, didn't they? The Roosters get a bye this week, right? Yeah, they did. So, Justin, no, you definitely don't. No, you don't want a draw. You want the Dragons to lose this game, Justin, because then you're only 2 points behind them. Justin, son, no, don't worry. I'll help you out, mate. Don't worry. I'll help you. Don't worry. You don't want this to be a draw, mate. That would screw you with the Dragons. Jack Torres says, no back in straight sets. Yeah, cool story, bro. X-Ray says I was crazy yesterday, to be honest, mate. You got close. We got close, mate. We got very close. Kyrgios plays tonight at 11 p.m., Jake, but I will be streaming from 10:45. Jimmy James says, did you see any of the Suns Richmond game? Yeah, crazy. What a comeback. What a great game to watch. Yeah, it was. Obviously, I'm actually kind of getting behind it. My team is in first. The Geelong Cats are in first. But I'm actually getting behind the Sunnies a bit more lately. You know, I really am wanting to get behind them a lot more. Obviously, I'm from the Gold Coast. I love the Gold Coast. I really want to get behind the Gold Coast Suns a bit more content-wise. So, watch this space. Malcolm says, Dragons, low poll percentage, but I think they have a good chance. Yeah, they've got a good chance, Malcolm. This is a very 50-50 game here. There's a very 50-50 game, and it'd be super interesting kind of the early days here, because it could be full of mistakes here, mate. It really could be. It could be a game full of mistakes. Jaycee Herbert. Oh, mate, he's getting ready for the West Ham season. That's what he's getting ready for. He's getting ready to lose in the first game of the season. I'm pretty certain we play your first game, don't we, James? Herbie, James, pretty certain we slap your first game. Oh, dear me, the old West Ham, they're in a shambles. Haaland for 4. It's Haaland for 4. It's Haaland for 4. We do actually take you on at the Olympic Stadium. It's Haaland for 4. Ellington Vlogs, I agree with you, Justin. I want Dragons to win or draw today. No, you don't want them to draw today, the Dragons. Justin says, let's go Curios. He's got a lot. Oh, well, if you're a Dragons fan, a draw would actually suit you better. Justin says, Jules in the pocket, Harden. Get it in my face, Herbert. Get it in my face. But how about those Sunnies, mate? And how about those Cutters? James, get around them. Get around them. Claire says, how come you didn't do the South Africa game? I was actually really tired, mate. I was just really tired. Obviously, I do a lot of content on the channel, man, and I just unfortunately wasn't able to stay awake for that one. It was a great game, though. Jeez, Wales snuck the win late on there. We'll do Wales South Africa next week because I can't stream Australia versus England and I can't stream All Blacks versus Ireland. So, because I'll be the Broncos Titans game at Seabar. So I will stream Wales South Africa next week because I won't be able to do any other rugby. Besides that, I'll be able to probably do those Pacific Nations Cup games between Fiji and Samoa and Tonga and Australia A. But besides that, I'll be obviously at the Broncos Titans game. So unfortunately, won't be able to stream that those Wallabies, England and All Blacks versus Ireland. Good reason when to kick off. Probably about 5-10 minutes, mate. Let's hit that thumbs up button, subscribing around here. Smuggy. Come on. James versus Broncos will lose this by 20 plus. Can't cover all those outs. Answer the score though, plus, please. So James, have you heard of a man named Ben Hunt? Well, he's out right now. Do you know who the main guy is for the Dragons? Oh, his name's Ben Hunt. Oh, wow, it's funny we're talking about him right now. Coincidence, right? Coincidence. Yeah, he's out today. And the Dragons usually suck when they don't have Ben Hunt. So you're in a bit of a shambles, James. You're in a bit of shambles. But you could be right. But Ben Hunt's a big out. Justin says, forgot to ask about Erling. Do you think he'll work in the Pep system? I think that obviously usually you find that it takes about a year for someone to work out at City. Obviously, Grealish is one of those guys. He struggled early days. You can start to see him really evolutionise now and really start to come back in it. Don't forget, guys, I will be streaming Premier League this year. Only the early games, though, until we start getting a bit of a bigger audience there. I'm not going to do the 4 a.m. starts until we have a bit of a bigger audience there. But we will do those early games at 9:30 p.m., maybe the 1 a.m. ones. And there we go. That's what we'll be doing this season. Looking forward to it. James Herbert, getting around that. Malcolm says, there's been talk of him retiring. Plus, they say they heard him saying it's the last dance. I don't know who you're talking about. Jack Miller says, Kyrgios was paying $81 at the start of Wimbledon to make the finals, by the way. There you go, mate. Gee, you should have told Extract, tell all the Jimmys some bills. Mary K says, if Isako scores a hat-trick, I'm donating. Thanks, Mary. How about this one? If Isako doesn't score a try, how about that one? Because Isako's not playing here today. Mary, Isako is not playing here today, Mary, come on. Gee whiz, Mary, come on. Yes, James, but that's on the other channel, the NFL Red Zone. The NFL Red Zone will be on the other channel because I'll be doing my fantasy videos coming soon. Very, very soon. The NFL fantasy videos coming soon. Jim James is better for Para if Dragons win, but my money would be on Broncos if I was a gambler. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, absolutely. It would be better for Para if Dragons win because the Broncos go above Parramatta if they win. But yeah, I think the Broncos may be able to get it done. But honestly, I wouldn't bet on this game. North Melbourne for the flag. They were so close to beating Collingwood yesterday. Sunnies don't have a terrible run home, by the way. You know, like you're not going to beat Geelong in Geelong. Actually, no, it's Sunnies. That's gone. I might go to that game. But then again, I'm torn. I don't know who I'd support. I feel like the opposite of bandwagon right now. I want to jump off Geelong to support the Gold Coast, and Geelong's first. I know some of the streamers showed the game between Wallabies and England. Is it legal now? No, mate. James says I've got Dragons plus 9.5 early in the week. That's a good one. I like that one. I said Broncos 1-12. I don't think anyone wins this one by a big margin. Justin says, wouldn't it be great if they were own tries and they were like own goals? Every time you grab your own in goal, the opponent gets the 4 points. And it should try it this year's grand final. I should try it in the grand final. I hate you so much. That's funny. It's funny because, you know, it probably happens. They probably do that. And they probably make it 10 points per penalty try. James Herbert says, that's right. Danny DeVito says Leeds United versus Brisbane Raw next week at Seabus, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm going to be going to it. I'm going to Leeds versus Brisbane next week on Thursday, so I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a good vlog. Comes out on maybe, I don't know, because there's no NRL game on Thursday due to Origin. So, and Friday's 2 streams, so I might even put that out on the Tuesday, actually. Para Wash, I'm not going to disagree with you, James, but at least you helped the Titans get to the bottom of the table yesterday. Thank you very much for the 2 points, NRL, and we will jump off the bottom of the table. And now we're talking, now we're moving, now we're grooving. Let's go. All right, so the Dragons coming out here onto the field, guys. Here they go. Ramsey, Fenai, Sully, Lomax, Ravalawa, Amone, Sullivan, Molo, McCulloch, Laurie, Bird, Sewer, Sims, DeBellin, Embai, Hunt, Kerr, and Mogo with Anthony Griffin. I can't believe I just read that team out there. Look at me go, I'm flying. Good crowd there. ZH25's that Suns game was incredible. They were down 68-28. Yeah, they were. Don't leave the only good team you have. I have Man City, mate. They're pretty good. They've won 4 out of the last 5 Premier Leagues. Pretty all right, mate. Pretty alright there. Obviously says if I had money to be I'd be at the game with the box eating lettuce and lobster. Lettuce and lobster. Wait, what? What's going on here? James Evans says we've had this chat about the Suns and Cats. Right thing to do is get behind the Suns. How good is bloody Isaac Rankin? Yeah, look, the Sunnies are doing well right now, mate. They are, and you know you got to get behind where you're from. So look, I've got a bit of a soft spot for them. Honestly, I could see them becoming my team. I really could see the Gold Coast taking over my support for Geelong. So I've actually still never been in Geelong. I've always supported them due to the fact that my mum dated a guy from Geelong, but obviously I'm a bit more connected to the Gold Coast. I've never been to Geelong personally. Lane Ballsack says Titans vs Broncos is going to be big, I reckon, after last time. Yeah, it could be big. It could be big, all right. Justin Sutter says Brisbane Roar beat Leeds. Have to go to every Raw A-League game this season. Oh, shit, please, no. Charlie Austin might be playing, though. Look at him go. Hey, Charlie Austin. He's one of a kind. He's one of a kind. He's one of a kind. Charlie Austin. He's one of a kind. He is. Look at the Southampton man go. So it will be the Broncos coming out here onto the field, guys. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Get your score predictions in the chat. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's get it underway here. Let's go. But yeah, nice to be looking forward to that vlog. I think I'll put it on, put the vlog after the Titans-Broncos game, though, because the Titans-Broncos vlog will come out on Monday. I think I might put the Raw versus Leeds game out on Tuesday, because on Friday I have those two streams. T-House and Bulldogs or Tigers better signings next year? I would argue the Bulldogs, but I still think they're a little bit away from competing. But I'd say the Bulldogs, yeah. Ryan says, do you like West Coast? It's got nothing to do with anything. What do you mean it's the West Coast? The West Coast got nothing. Why would I like West Coast? No, actually, I don't. I don't really like West Coast. I supported Collingwood in the AFL Grand Final against West Coast, and I was with the Collingwood fans. There's a vlog on the channel for it. Obviously, I'm a Geelong fan. We don't like West Coast. And Sunny's pumped them, though, didn't they? I think Sunny's beat them by like 100 or something like that. Again, everyone's beaten by 100 this year. Dragons with the ball now, and they get this ball out to the 15. Here we go. Dragons 21, Broncos 20. Wow, that's a close game there. Desmond says, who wouldn't want to support the two-time Wooden Spoon champion? Who's that? Wooden Spoon champions. Is that the Suns? The Suns only won twice in the last 10 years. That's actually pretty impressive considering they've never made it past 11. They've only won the Wooden Spoon twice. Lindsay said they've got Broncos, Corey Parker, Lockyer, and Gillette. Will give them some strength in the middle. Good to see them out there. Yeah, look, obviously Corey Parker, Lockyer, and Gillette are all out there here today, but it's just unfortunate that Wally Lewis went down with that hammy injury. So Dragons now gets that ball to about 48 metres out. Scotty Minto also back here with the Broncos today, which is really good inclusion. That's a bit of a shake kick there from the Dragons. The Broncos will pick this one up 25. Good take by Deloise Holter. He's away. Deloise Holter. Good grab there. Good grab. Never says, hello, is this BKR, the greatest YouTube channel of all time? I am BKR. That is me. Jared Troy says Dragons should be able to win this game. I don't know why you're going against everything we're saying here, but, you know, cool story, bro. So right inside here, Reynolds gives it off here. Chance here with the Broncos. Good run there. Really good run. Someone's lost their shoe, though. And that will be Jaden Sullivan. So left-hand side for the Broncos. Forward tackle here. Look at them making meters here. They're making meters. They've lost the ball, though. He's a muppet. He's a muppet. He is. He's a muppet. He's a muppet. Justin says, Zach Hosking, anytime try score. Everyone in chat get around it. He's a son, I'm pretty sure. He's a son? What do you mean? He definitely is a son. He's definitely somebody's son. You are right, Justin. Zach Hosking is definitely somebody's son. Blitzy says that Renouf also put there by the looks of it. No, come on, man. This is a serious channel, Blitzy. He retired decades ago, man. Deary me. This is a serious channel, man. Steve Renouf retired years ago. Decade, 20 years ago. Deary me. Justin Barnes' Panthers have hardly any injuries this year. They must have a great physio rehab team like the Broncos. Yeah, look, obviously the team that wins the comp is always the team who's the healthiest in the end. So that's why your physio and your organisation, all members, all have to be they all have to be up to scratch, man. You can't just always expect to win based on the players. You have to expect you have to every part of your organisation to be quality. And that's what the Panthers have right now. Knock on from the Dragons. And what did I tell you? It could be an error fest here tonight, and it is going to be an error fest. Yeah, it is. 2 errors in the first 2.5 minutes. Unbelievable. Knock on here, knock on there, knock on everywhere. So first time we're going to have the Broncos. Yeah, about 40 minutes out in the line. It's a pretty poor crowd, Uncle, behind you, Blaze. Yeah, it's not a great crowd here, unfortunately. Not a great crowd, but, you know, we'll make it some noise. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. See? Now it's loud. So Broncos here, left their side. Man gets it off to Hosking, and he'll get absolute crunch there. See a penalty here to the Broncos. Penalty to the Broncos there. Oh, they're going to challenge us here, the Dragons, I think. He's called time off here for what? This is going to be looked at. There must be something bad in the tackle here. What is this, a crusher tackle or something? Justin says, I feel like early in the week it felt like another one of Queensland's origin tactics, but the closer it gets to the kickoff Wednesday, the more I believe that Money Munster won't play. It did. It's good, though. Yeah, I'm the same, mate. I'm the same. That's a late hit. Oh, that's a crunching hit, too. That is a late hit there by Tarek Sims. So we might actually see a sim bin here. We may see a sim bin, something that England don't know how to receive, even though they have players who elbow to the back of the head and to the throat of Australian players. Right, Dragons have won their last 5 against the Broncos, which is surprising. Here we go. This could be a sim bin here. He's gone for 10, baby. He's gone for 10. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Wah, 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 wah. Tarek Sims, he's a goner. So, Broncos now. They'll be about probably 15, 10 minutes out now, and they're going to be advantage of an extra man. That's a high-impact, back-turned slap up there by Tarek Sims, and he's gone. Reynolds going to try now. We've got Reynolds and we've got Staggs, but obviously, yeah, you do want the more outlier of Adam Reynolds. Then against Staggs, also gets us an extra 5. Oh, no, we want Ricky. We want Jordan Ricky, mate. No, we want Jimmy Bill. We want Jordan Ricky here. First try scorer. What number is Ricky again? He's the 12, isn't he? Is he 12? So it's going to be second tackle here for the Broncos. Ryan James rolls it back. Left-hand side. Gives it off here. Hosking. And Hosking will take it down 10 metres out from the line. Third tackle. All right, here come the Broncos. Wow, I've seen it at Suncorp from the away team. I'm surprised. It's surprising, mate. It's surprising. Hetherington 10 metres out. Fourth tackle now. Obviously, I hate the bloke of the Broncos who has the ball in 10 minutes. Oh, dear me. Left-hand side. Chance here. Oh, Branko Lee. Oh, he's offloading it. It's going to be Delawies Holter. Oh, it's going to be a try. This is going to be a try. This is going to be a try for the Broncos. It's going to be a try there for the Broncos. I think he's got the momentum there, so it's going to be his 4-0 here to the kick to come. Try time to the Broncos. Try time to the Broncos. Try time to the Broncos. There we go. And there's the Guana, baby. Schmunkos get the try time. Unfortunately, it's not Jordan Ricky. It is not Adam Reynolds. It is not Tony Staggs. So, unfortunately, the Jimmy's the Bills. We won't be receiving a $230 donation here, though. Alex said, Tigers legend. Oh, they're going to check this, maybe. Oh, no. Does he double movement this? Let's have a look at this one again here. He will... Oh, there is a motion where he is still moving, but he is reaching out with his arm as well. Oh, he just moves his arm. If he didn't move his arm, the slide still takes him there, but he does technically put his arm up. I think they've called try. They've confirmed the try. Yeah, they've confirmed the try there. I think that no matter what, and I think this is what the Broncos doing here, I think they're assuming that he gets there anyway, which he probably would have, but the probably factor there probably shows that you've actually technically, on technicalities terms, got to call that as a penalty, but it's going to be confirmed as a try. It will be confirmed as a try there. So the Broncos take the early lead at 4-0 with the kick to come, and he blew us a kiss, ladies and gentlemen. He blew us a kiss. Where's the cup? I need a cup here so that I can drink my Pepsi Max. I need a cup, mate. Ooh, he's missed it. Obviously, someone hurry up and don't blaze a HSB. Mate, a HSB. You want to donate a HSB, mate? Support the stream right there. Actually, for the Curios stream tonight, I'll put as the highlight there, I'll say, buy, because I was going to put buy me a coffee or something there, but I'll put buy me a HSB. How about that? You got to love a HSB, mate. You got to love it. It's full on, though. It's pretty full on. Dave says, look at those two sexy teams until the ladder. I know it's pretty crazy to see, obviously, the Titans and the Cowboys, all Queensland in the top 2, and all Queensland top 3, realistically, mate. Wow, it's unfortunate the Broncos are just letting everyone down. They're just dog, man. Come on, man. Broncos do better. You know, you can't just expect the Titans and Cowboys to always be looking after the Queensland, you know? Oh, my God. X-Factor says, damn it, Walters, why are you going left? Reynolds and Staggs on the right? I know, X-Factor. It's just disgusting. It really is. I want to send a complaint, an official complaint to the Broncos about it. So, second tackle to the Broncos, and Ryan James gets ball to the 35. Don't know if the ball is the third, though. They're not. As you can see, they're not there. No. This is Series Channel, mate. Again, I've told you this. I have told you this. Just let us insult the Broncos for letting down Queensland here, mate. Gee whiz, it's not all about the Bulldogs. We're just insulting the Broncos, a very serious channel, but not living up to the expectations. So right-hand side, And they slap that one up there. The Dragons should be able to grab this one 15 metres out. Oh, they're knock on there. It's going to be Dragons ball. 13 metres out. Why something else? I thought that was self-movement. No, so he still probably would have reached that line anyway. He does technically move his arm, but he still reaches the line realistically. So, that's what they're calling there. What is the old mate Clarkey just posted? What's going on here? What's he done? Oh, Tarek Simpson's been. Oh, is he giving like updates now? Does Dane give like updates on the game throughout the game now? Third place looking pretty nice too. Yeah, it's not about you. So forward tackle now here for the Dragons. They're 45 metres out on the left-hand side. Gosh, just let the Titans be their moment to shine, Isaac's fifth looking excellent. I don't think it is for you Eels fans. I really don't think it is. You guys thought you were going to win the comp this year, but it helps a certain team go to the bottom of the table last night. So fifth tackle in with the Dragons, but you gave me a heart attack. You did. You gave me a heart attack. The Broncos get the ball here. 10 minutes out from their own line. And Deloise Holter. What a silly thing to say. Dasman is a silly man. He is. Third last. You guys have put down the last. Oh, you did. You forgot. That's what makes sense now. Makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. Obviously, my mate is cheese and sour cream. Is mixed HP. That's next level. I think, barbecue sauce, garlic sauce, and chili sauce. Obviously, you got to get the cheese on top. Fries, and then you got the meat. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Reynolds here right outside. Gets on Stag. Stag's back on the inside, and he'll be 45 metres out now. All right. So left-hand side, Reynolds goes off here to Ricky, and Ricky gets the ball to the 40. Justin Hummer says, good to see the Goanna try celebration. Been a while. Should be a GI. Yeah, and then he blew the kiss. So up it goes there. Oh, he's been slaughtered again here, Reynolds. That could be a penalty again. It's going to be a penalty again. They're really... Yeah, Cody Ramsey's not happy. This could be another sim in here. Adam Reynolds is getting peppered here. They are absolutely annihilating Adam Reynolds here on the tackle. Oh, man. Honestly, there's absolutely a target on Adam Reynolds here. Andrew McCullough could be sent to the bin here. Andrew McCullough used to play with Broncos. Maybe he didn't play with Reynolds, I guess. Ramsey not happy, but does that contact come in the head, his shoulder come in contact with the head? They're not even going to look at it. All right, so it's going to be on report there for Andrew McCullough. He doesn't get it to the bin. There's definitely a bounty on Reynolds, mate. You are right. Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, they're all offside there. They're all offside. Reynolds goes left hand side. Easy try. Oh, pass the ball, Tessie New. Pass the ball. Oh, and then lose the ball, bro. You're a muppet. You are a muppet. Oh, Tessie New, you just cost the Broncos an easy try on that left-hand side there. Oh, bro, you had an easy try on the left-hand side, and then he doesn't pass it, and then instead he knocks the ball on. This is why I continuously tell you guys, Tessie New is not the Broncos fullback. He should not be the Broncos fullback. Like, obviously, I believe someone should have been there. Obviously, they've got Reece Walsh now, but I never thought Tessie New was the Broncos fullback. Memphis says, Ramsey's like, where's the lamb sauce? No? What? Ryan Tucker says, Andrew McCullough for a Broncos player. Yeah, but to be fair, he never played alongside Reynolds. Tessie, Muppet man. He's a Muppet man. He is a Muppet man. So 30 minutes to go in the first half, guys. If you don't hit that thumbs up button, then you'll get kicked out of the house today. So hit that thumbs up button, please. I don't want you to get kicked out of your house. But also subscribe if you're new around here, because we're on our way to 20k, and we're very, very close to 18,200. So look at us move, look at us groove. We are moving, we are grooving. Moving and grooving. So Dragons here, 25 metres out, and it's going to be Blake Laurie, third tackle now to the 40. Alex says, why weren't there no games last night? First, the Tigers-Eels game got cancelled. The Australian England game got cancelled. The Australian England game definitely got cancelled. Definitely know about that Tigers-Eels game, though. It definitely went ahead. I don't know if you saw it, though. Obviously, the Eels won that one, yeah. It really it put the Tigers into last place, which would suck to be in. Obviously, I would never expect my team to be in some stupid place like last place, you know? I feel sorry for you. It's just embarrassing, to be fair, for the Tigers. But, you know, we live and we learn. Obviously, not everyone can support a really great team like the Gold Coast Titans. The Broncos here get the ball out of the 25. Go right, Broncos, next time. What do you do? Why don't we go right? You know, it's like, Alex, unfortunately, you just have to... We had a tough year last year. We made the 8. Obviously, this year we're undefeated, but it was a really tough year for the Titans last year. Really, really tough. Imagine being in last place. I know, Daz, mate. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thought process. Right inside of the Broncos here. Stags away here. Stags on the inside. Oh, he got taken down last second there. He gets more to the 20. It's a good run there, though. Fourth tackle. Honestly, Broncos could win this game 13+, guys. The Broncos could win this game 13+. Ben Hunt's too big of a loss. So left-hand side now. Walters. Oh, my God. Reynolds. That's technically a knock-on, and it will be a knock-on. Whoa! Error fest. It is an error fest. It is an error fest. There's a knock on everywhere. There's so many knock-ons here, man. It's getting ridiculous. What kind of play is that with the Broncos? It's called the knock-on play. So when they have the ball and it hits the fingers and it goes forward, not backwards. So it's called a knock-on. Knock-on blood, mate. That's what it's called, mate. I thought it was alright. I'll go to the left-hand side. And the left-hand side is obviously where they're trying to attack down this game tonight. So that's why I'm a bit scared for the old X Factor. Because, and also for X Destin. Because we don't want them to go down the left-hand side. We want them to go down the right-hand side. Alright, so Dragons now left-hand side. They're making 0 meters throughout their sets. Tackling the opposition half. 2 for the Dragons. 15 for the Broncos. 12 minutes gone. Second tackle. Finally, they're in the attacking half now. Here they come. Here they come. Fair enough, that play happened a lot in 2020. It was a very big play for the Broncos in 2020. The old knock-on here, knock-on there. Dragons taking down the halfway point. X-Factor says, come on, Silver, just run a try in from 60 metres out. Elijah Four says, go the Saints. I was confused by your comment on my Wallabies stream, Eliza. I don't know why you'd be upset about that game last night. The Wallabies performed very admirably, considering that the referee should have sent a player off from England early on in the game. But, you know, we came back strongly, and it's very unfortunate we didn't win. But I thought we played well enough to come back into it. And then, unfortunately, James O'Connor threw the game away. I would really be coming away from that game thinking that we were horrible. I think that we were coming back until James O'Connor decided to play. Due to injury. It was only due to injury that he had to come in. So, yeah, look, obviously, I'm a bit confused why you'd be upset about going to that Suncorp game last night. So, Broncos here, third tackle, 42 metres out of their own line. Get why somebody else is Adam Reynolds to the target's back. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Right inside, Reynolds gives it off here. They're away here. This is an easy breakaway. Oh, still going here. Sag's still going here. Sag's still going here. Sag's still going here. Sag's still going here. Left hand side gives it off here. Back from the inside. They're 10 metres out. Oh, Hosking gives the ball offloaded to not Milford. Oh, no. To, I don't know who's another 6. Ezra Mann. Mann gets not to bring a lead. Bring a lead now. Will be 11 metres out of the line. 11 metres out of the line. So they got Billy Walters. Walters here. Chansey. They cut back the inside through Hetherington. And they're 8 metres out of the line. So it's fifth tackle here, right hand side. Broncos give it off here. Gives off to Reynolds. Reynolds here. Here it goes. They got Stags. They got Stags here. No. Ah, the ball. Oh, it will be a drop out here. It will be a drop out here for the Broncos. Ken says, happy birthday to Reynolds, but I hope the Dragons take it. Yeah, well, obviously, they're trying. I think people are misunderstanding what the Dragons are doing. They're not putting a target on Adam Reynolds' back. They're giving him birthday presents. Multiple birthday presents. You know, so that's what's happening in this game. That was a nice pass there from Stags, though, and Hosking should have kept going left. I don't know why he came back on the inside there. I don't understand why, what's his name? I don't understand why Hosking went back on the inside when he had to play on the outside there. David says Broncos by 70. You think a sexy 70's on the cards here? Goodness me. And you know why you won yesterday, by the way, Daz? Or for the Sunnies, you know why you won? Because Sexy Sexton was at the game. That's why. That's why. Brandon says, hi, mate. Hello, Brandon. So, second tackle here for the Broncos. No, first tackle for the Broncos. 30 minutes out. Left-hand side. They give it off to Jordan Ricky. And Ricky now, he'll be 25 minutes out from the line. Why didn't Sags do this in game 1? Sags wasn't your worst player in game 1. So, left-hand side here. Broncos now, 18 minutes out. Alex's Dragons should be more scared of Billy Walters. Reynolds, he gets off to Ricky. Ricky forward pass. Muppet Man. Ray asks himself, how's that a try? So double movement. No. So he's still going to get that try. He's still going to get there. I know, technically speaking, he does kind of lift his arm up there. But in the same sense, he's still going to get there either way. So 25 minutes to go here. Ryan James goes to Reynolds, and that's a pretty blatant forward pass there. It's a pretty basic forward pass. Oh, no. Eliza, please stop spamming the chat. Please stop spamming the chat. So 4 out of the last 5 errors have been from the Broncos. All right, so Dragons now, they're 15 metres out. And roll this ball, they go out to the right-hand side. Now, tackling the opposition half 20. Lomax with a nice little run there. Lomax with a nice little run. Where's those little fanboys that usually suck off Lomax all stream? There usually is a penalty here to the Dragons there. It'll be a penalty to the Dragons. Usually we have a Zach Lomax fan club that joins these streams, but obviously they're not here today. Come on, Saints, please score. And please stop commenting this. Why do you keep commenting this? Dasmate says, Lomax for Origin. Oh, you're a muppet. You really are. You are a muppet. So first tackle here for the Dragons. They are 42 metres out and landing. They got too mad. Is in Origin. Yeah, it makes sense. It does. It makes sense. Dragons are away. It's going to be a... Sure, Cody Ramsey. Try on Cody Ramsey. Try time for Cody Ramsey. And they go, boomski. That was a huge hole in that Broncos defense. And he goes, absolutely, boomski. Wow, look at this play. Dragons at the 40, underneath. Oh, it's a beautiful pass. That's a beautiful pass to Ramsey. Oh, man, Gordon Ramsay, great play. What a play by Gordon Ramsay. He cooked up a nice little feast there as he broke on through. There you go. So that was famous. He's streaming or attending game 3. I'm not so sure yet. If I can get a ticket by Tuesday, then I'll go. If I can't get a ticket by Tuesday, then I'll stream. Even if I can find a way to get a ticket at 12 o'clock on Wednesday, I'll still go. But it just comes down if I can find a ticket. Sachin Girls says Ramsey try time. Ramsey with the bing bong. Ramsey with the bing bong. Oh, listen to the commentary. Suck off Anthony Griffin. Relax. Settle down, mate. Settle down. Settle down, commentary. Settle down. Sachin Girls says copped all of them shots and struck back. Did Ramsey. Look at him go. But he actually too good. That was on Reynolds there. Reynolds unfortunately got suckered into that the man on the inside. Try the year. You can settle down. X-Race is great speed on the ball. Burnt everyone. Yeah, he did. Tessier was not able to get there. And, yeah, try time there for Cody Ramsey. What a man. What a man. Yeah, it was a well-done try. I'd say I'll read the sheets read. It was definitely a well-done try. All right. So, tight game here. Not an easy kick either for the Dragons on the left-hand side. Radar says instruction was Warriors. Why is the only 2 comments that you've made today just complaining for 2 different teams? Tasman says, reminds me of a try I scored junior footy too bad the cameras were off. You never played junior footy. You played junior ballerina. Jay Hayes says, raining in Perth. How's the weather at the game? It's beautiful, mate. It's beautiful here. It's a great day for some footy. And, yeah, no, it's awesome to see. But Zach Lomax here on the left-hand side. Ken says, straight past Reynolds. All he can do is pass and kick. Not many halfbacks are good defenders. I know Nathan Cleary is, but not many halfbacks are good defenders. So, Lomax here from the left-hand side. Can he slap his bad boy? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful for Zach Lomax. And it will be 6-4 here to the Dragons with 22 minutes to go here in the first half. So he says, at least the afternoon footy is worth passing the time off for getting that last night. Oh, yeah, no, I couldn't care less about last night right now. That makes it 1-1. What I care about tonight is Kyrgios. Kyrgios against Djokovic. I'll be streaming that one later on tonight. So that's the thing. You guys watch the sport. You guys watch individual sports. I watch so many sports that, like, I move on pretty quickly. Like, I'll be upset about the Titans one day, and the next day I'm just like, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm already thinking about this game. I'm already thinking about that Australia game later on tonight. I'm already thinking about Origin, Australia, England next week. My mum asked me, I was on the phone with my mum before, and she goes, oh, what do you think about Sharks Cowboys next week? Because obviously she's a Sharks fan. I said, man, I couldn't even think, I'm not even in that mind process yet to think about that game. Because the amount of sports I watch, I need to watch get rid of a big game so that I can think about the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even in next week's game. I don't know who plays in the NRL next week besides Titans Broncos. And I only know that the Sharks playing the Cowboys because she asked me that question. Let's go Dragons, keep it up. Alex says, great weather, but still no crowd. I thought all the bandwagons would come out today. Oh, they're out for sure. They are out for sure. So Broncos now left-hand side, testing you. That's a high tackle, arguably. That's a arguably high tackle. Let's go Dragons, keep it up. So Broncos now look at this ball to the 30. That's a really big run there. That's a really big run there. I really can't believe I can't watch the tennis because I've got to work in the morning. Spiel, that's a big game. We haven't. I don't know if we've ever won Wimbledon. Have Australia ever had a men's Wimbledon winner? Has Australia ever had a men's Wimbledon winner? So Broncos now, they'll be 45 metres out here from the English line. Not the English line, gee whiz, from the Dragons line. But they look like England, to be fair. And it's going to be fifth tackle now, 38 minutes out. 20 minutes to go in the first half, guys. 20 minutes to go. Let's hit that thumbs up button. It's free, you may as well. And subscribe if you're new. Pat Cash, Jimmy James. There you go. That would have been like 34, 35 years ago, surely. It was before. Because obviously, most people think that they say Leighton Hewitt. Leighton Hewitt never won. He didn't actually win a crazy amount. Like, he was one of our best tennis players ever, but I don't believe Leighton Hewitt ever won. I don't think Leighton Hewitt ever won. You see, Justin, exactly right. No, I don't think Leighton Hewitt ever won one. I think he won a couple of Australian Opens. But he didn't win a crazy amount compared to... I think he won a US Open. I think he won like maybe 2 Australian Opens maybe, or 1 Australian Open. It wasn't... He was one of our best tennis players ever, but I think it was just because of his personality and the entertainment factor. So fit tackle now... He was a great player still, he was, but... Yeah, Pat Rafter was great, yeah. So Brown says, Ash won Wimbledon, but men I know. Yeah, we know Ash Barty won the women's Wimbledon, but women's is a lot less difficult, in my personal opinion, than the men's in regards to the tennis at the moment. There does come times, though, where women's do take over from the men's. Like, obviously, when Serena Williams was at her peak, it was just incredible. She was absolutely unbeatable. Obviously, now she's come away from it. Simona Halep, unfortunately, Sebastian didn't get through, but actually, the women's one, the final was last night. She won Wimbledon, not Australian Open. Did he? Well, maybe everyone probably know. Yeah. Are you sure he won Wimbledon? Did he really? So, fourth tackle lead footy means I don't think he did. Yeah, you could be right, though. I'm not going to argue on it. You could be right. So, fifth tackle lead with the Broncos. In with 45 metres out of their own line. Billy Walters goes right-hand side now to Reynolds, and Reynolds whacks that ball up in the air. Oh, good take by Cody Ramsey. That's a really nice take there by Ramsey. Wow, he caught that behind his back like that. It was unbelievable. Chris Howe says, personal thoughts on Andrew Webster, new Warriors coach. Yeah, I disagree with it. Like I said the other night, I believe that the Warriors should have gone with someone who understands the culture, who is from New Zealand, who has been a part of the organisation and cares about the organisation. Not someone who probably will want to come back to Australia in a couple of years' time. I don't know if Andrew Webster's... is he Māori or is he a New Zealander? Is he Kiwi? I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure Hewitt won Wimbledon in 2002. But yeah, look, I think that maybe you guys might be right. But for me, I would have gone with someone who was a bit closer to home instead of going to the Panthers. And obviously, everyone's trying to get that Panthers routine set up right now, but it hasn't really worked out for everyone. So Broncos hit that always hooked. We'll get this ball to the 20. Jonathan Mann says, are you impressed with the Dragons so far? Seems to be a part now. Dragons are still a very underwhelming team. Like, right now they're struggling to do off with a Broncos team that have about 8 players out. Like, literally, you go to that Broncos team, they have 8 players out. They've got no Corey Oates in the wing. They've got no Selwyn Cobbo on the wing. They've got no Tamari Martin there, who's normally their fullback. They've got no Payne Haas. They've got no... who else is missing right now? There's so many players out, man. I can't even think of all the players that are gone. So it's like, yeah, this is a very underwhelming performance here from the Dragons so far. They should be winning by a lot more. They're only realistically missing one player. Francis Molo and Sharon Woods aren't big losses there for the Dragons. Ben Hunt is a big loss, but yeah, no, not really, mate. I really don't. Farnsworth as well, Medvedev, yeah, absolutely. Farnsworth in the centres. So Miguel says, I think Webster's full Australian, but he's been at the Warriors before in 2015-16. But I just don't think he'll care. I don't think he'll care like someone from New Zealand will. You know, he'll win Wimbledon, Jack said. Thank you, Jack. Medvedev says, he lost to Safin at the Australian Open final, but I'm pretty sure he won Wembley. Geez, so he never won on home soil. Dragons are away. He's on the right-hand side. Taking out the 40. And that's going to be a penalty to the Dragons. Penalty to the Dragons here. Jack says, won the US Open in 2001. I knew he won that one. And Wimbledon in 2002. Lost the Aussie Open in 2005. Also the youngest bloke to be ranked world number 1. Yeah, obviously he was an absolutely fantastic player. You know, everyone sees him as the guy. You know, there's obviously always one guy that comes through. Wally Lewis is normally that guy in rugby league that just always has that name synonymous with one of the greatest. Obviously, Andrew Johns maybe for Blues fans, but a lot of the time people still say Wally Lewis. You go to Union, you're probably saying Johnny Eales or Georgie Gregan, who just have that name that resembles that best in the game. And with tennis, it really, for the men's, has always been Leighton Hewitt there. It's always been Leighton Hewitt. The next generation will be Ash Barty for the women's and whatnot. But I reckon she'll go back at one stage just to go do it again. I reckon she will. So Dragons now right-hand side. That's an obstruction. That's an obstruction. That's an obstruction. Oh, don't know about that. Still, that's an obstruction. Still, that's an obstruction. Anyway, this morning, Webster's an Aussie. Played for a few clubs here. Decent halfback, but nothing special really. Yeah, obviously he's a coach though, so that's completely different to playing. But yeah. So Dragons now 10 metres over the line. Fit tackle. Problem is Novak won the last 3 editions. Bastard loves the English grass. He does, but in the same sense, Nick Kyrgios has never lost to Novak. But I don't think Kyrgios had ever lost to Medvedev before. He lost that one. Good take by the Broncos there. It was a terrible kick from the Dragons, and they could get away here, the Bronx. They get away here, the Bronx. He's off. He's off into the races. Oh, the crunch of the Dragon would do me. That was huge. Jack de Bellin with a huge hit there, but that kicking was terrible. Oh, it's gone backwards there, luckily for them. No, they're going to say forwards. Oh, I nearly challenged this one. Jackson Bellin is pretty hyped up here. I would challenge this unless they know for a fact this comes off the... Yeah, I would say this goes backwards here. I'd say this goes backwards. They're going to challenge this. I have also never lost to Novak. You haven't yet. Neither have I, actually, Alex. I've never lost to Novak Djokovic in tennis. Absolutely, yeah. It's crazy. I've actually lost less times to Djokovic than Federer has. I've actually lost less times to... maybe Tarek might be going Sinbin here. Ah! Tarek got for a two... Or is it like... Well, that's 2 Sinbins. That should be off. That's 2 Sinbins. That should be off, though. No, that should be off. That's 2 Sinbins. That's off. That should have been off there. That's 2 Sinbins. That should be off. I'm not sure why that's not off. Like, he's literally coming direct shoulder to head. Direct shoulder to head. I'm not too sure how that's not a send-off. I'm not too sure how that's not a send-off. So he's off for 10 here. Yeah, he did get to... That's what was I was remembering Sunday about the Radley 2 Simmons in one game. So did Munster as well in the grand final in 2018. But that was worthy of a send-off, especially on your second one. I know Ash retired Medvedev, but I believe she'll be back. I do. I believe he should have been sent off there. No, Jared Reed wasn't sent off. It was Sinbin. But all right, so Broncos now, 35 minutes out. Surely there's a send-off if he gets another one. Surely. So Broncos here, 23 minutes out in the line. They roll this one back. They go right inside Billy Walters to Reno. Reno back on the inside to... kind of see. I agree, should be sent off. The commentary is saying it right now. Left-hand side, Billy Walters. Billy Walters goes back to the right. Taking down 3 minutes out. Josh says first Sinbin was bullshit. This made sense, however. First Sinbin was absolutely a Sinbin. Try time for the Broncos. That's the try time for the Broncos. Tessie New will score, and it will be 8-6 with the kick to come. 8-6 with the kick to come. Obviously, just told you the bloke who got the ball when he came back on was getting pumped. Yeah, fair enough, mate. You did, obviously. You did. So, try time there for Tessie New and the Broncos. And just terrible defense there from the Dragons. From the Dragons. The Schmonkos with another. They do get it, the Schmonkos. They do. But Tarek Sims is the worst. Oh, no, he gets it. He gets it. Very close, though. Very close. So, no, 2 seconds, but not a send-off. So, it's not a send-off, but I definitely think the next one should be. But I think that was warranted a send-off. I believe that it warranted a send-off. I think that deserved one. Considering that was direct shoulder contact to the head, very forceful, and I think it was done deliberately because obviously he just come back from a sin bin. I hope Jock smashes that grub tonight. Yeah, cool story, bro. Irish is what's a man got to do to get sent off? Yeah, I know it's a bit dodgy. I might want as many Queens Club champions as I know that. So have I. Should have been a send off. Yes, should have been. All right, so 12.5 minutes to go in the first half. Either way, Broncos score off both Tarek Sims' indiscretions. The Broncos have scored both times. So Reynolds now will get the kick. So it will be 10-6 here, baby. With 12.5 minutes to go to the first half. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong. That is a 10-6 here to the Broncos with 12.5 minutes to go. Alex Sims must have watched the 2018 Grand Final before this game. Yeah, probably, mate. Probably. Reece Kennedy has come off it here with HIA. So Tyson shit haircut Gamble will come into the game. I know he shaved his haircut, but he's will always be known as the guy with the shittest haircut on the planet. Tarek Sims, you tried. You tried. Remember it says, thanks Sims, we might as well call you Sins. No, well you stole old mate's joke just then. You stole Bill's Boxing Club's joke just then. Justin Hammer says, in your opinion, who is the tennis GOAT? Charlie Federer. It's a good question. It really does come down to who you prefer, really. Obviously, Federer, Djokovic, or Nadal. I think they're very different players. I originally liked Nadal. I think Federer for me, but in the same sense, I think that comes down to his professionalism as well. But Djokovic is making a name for himself too. But I think the off-field stuff takes him down a little bit of a level. I think that the overall package would be Federer. But I think Nadal and Federer had a really good rivalry for a very long time, and that was one of the greatest rivalries in professional sport for me. Lucknow Aravindas, will this win by Broncos? I believe the Broncos win, but it's a tough game to read. Willison comes on here for Palacia. And left-hand side here, the Broncos are away. The Broncos are away. The Broncos are away. It's Brenko Lee. Should have passed the ball. Should have passed the ball. Tyson Gamble's the biggest grub in the sport. He's a pretty big grub. Fifth tackle lead with the Broncos. 35 metres out. They put that ball up in the air. Dragons with the ball. Good take. Cody Ramsey's having a good game. Broncos says, yes, Gamble colours mine off. So he did it for charity, which was really cool. He did it for charity. So Kerr comes on now for Laurie. You got to respect him when he does it for charity. But for me, I go Federer, Justin. Yeah, I go Federer. But it's very much, you can argue Federer, you can argue Nadal, and you can argue Djokovic. Matthew Feeney still going here. Matthew Feeney. Good run. Good run by Feeney. I guess more than a halfway point. So 10 minutes to go here, the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. 35 minutes out of the line, the Dragons. McCulloch goes out the back here to Amon, and Amon puts that ball up in the air. Should be an easy take for the Broncos here. Not a great kick there at all, and it's going to be an easy catch for Pereira. And then Tessie New steps on the outside. Oh, bro, pass the ball, bro. This guy doesn't know how to pass the ball to save his life. Honestly, they had 3 on no one out there and didn't pass the ball. That's a good run there by Jordan Ricky, though. He'll get his ball out to 25. 8 minutes for loss. The funny thing is, Kyrgios has beaten Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic. Yes, he has. I think he's also beat Medvedev, but he's lost to him last time pretty convincingly. Left-hand side now with the Broncos. Left-hand side with the Broncos. Hosking, that's a high tackle technically. No, cool. Third tackle now, 42 minutes out of the line. You've got to say 6 again then. That was pretty obvious. Third tackle now with the Broncos. That's 4 pass. Yep, that's 4 pass. That's a 4 pass there for Messerman. There's a man with a 4 pass. Sasha Kelsey's Teddy's such a ball hog. Yeah, he has made some mistakes here today in regards to not passing the ball. Damon, what was that? That was a 4 pass, mate. That means the ball went forward, not backwards. So forward, it means in front of you, right? So he was running that way, and there's a player over there, and he was about there, and then he threw the ball like that with like a Tom Brady movement. You know, that's what happened just then. That's what happened just then. Philippi, getting around it. Hello, Philippi. How we doing? So it's going to be Dragons ball here. 40 minutes out of their own line. Tiaringa Parnihi. So are you a Broncos fan or a Titans fan? Well, I'm not wearing a Broncos jersey right now, and the fact that you already assume I'm a Titans fan should show you that I'm a Titans fan. But, you know, each of their own, you know. Well, now you know. Well, now you know. This is a Queensland jumper, not a Broncos jumper. So Dragons now right-hand side. I can't believe people think I'm a Broncos fan. Broncos can eat a dick, mate. So the third tackle now for the Dragons. They're 35 metres out, right outside. Whoa, good run. They take it up to 30. Like, no, I don't think this is Nadal for claim, Roger for grass, but Novak competitive all courts. Yeah, I would agree with that one. Like, no, I'd agree. Don't forget, guys, I will be streaming the Wimbledon finals tonight. I will be streaming the Wimbledon finals to get here. It'll be a good time. Dragons, bad play the ball, bad play the ball, bad play the ball. Left hand side. Good kick, though. And it's going to be, they're going to come out here, and it'll be drop out. Drop out here for the Dragons. Come on, Sewer try here. X-Factor, we haven't got a single person yet. Not Sewer, not Reynolds, not Ravalawa, not Stags, not nobody. We're in a bit of a shambles at the moment, mate. In a bit of a shambles. There's 4 passes don't exist anymore. It's probably free ball. Well, we've seen 3-4 passes in this game, so I'm not too sure what you're talking about. Sewer try coming up. Exactly right, Daisy, mate. Sewer. Must be field goal time, mate. It is always field goal time. The last time it wasn't field goal time was never. So Broncos, they do drop kick it. Not a field goal, but they do drop kick it. Maybe Reynolds was trying to go for the 100-metre field goal just then. All right, so Ravalawa with a huge run, gets the ball to the 30. Nadal and the French Open is ridiculous. Yeah. How many Grand Slams is he away now from is it Djokovic? No, who's on top? No, it's Federer, isn't it? I can't remember. Dragons now right-hand side. Here they go. Oh, nearly got out there, Josh Kerr. They'll be 10 minutes out of the line. They give it off right side. Third tackle. Still got a sin bin here, the Dragons. They may score here with the sin bin. 4 tackle. 5 minutes out of the line. What happened to Andy Murray? Yeah, Andy Murray fell off. What happened off field? It was off the court, wasn't it? Left-hand side here for the Dragons. I think he had an injury and then he had some off-court stuff and then he's just all over. Moses Sully! Try time. What a try. Moses Sully just threw a Broncos player off. It's going to be 10-10 with the kick to come. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness me. That is a huge run there from Moses Sully with that try. That is a great try. Wow, wait. He literally just picked him and threw him just then. He literally just picked him and threw him. Look at this. Goes here to... Oh, Tessie. No, that's not Tessie New, is it? Who was that? That was 16. Who's the 16 now for the Bronx? Can we Silly the Manly go? I've been always backing in Silly as a good player. I always have said Silly is a really good player. Obviously, haven't seen footwear this good since Riley Reid. Okay. No, not reading the rest of that coming out. Not reading the rest of that coming out. Bills, Bucks and Clubs, you deserve a million subscribers on here, mate. You're one of the only YouTube commentators that does this for the NRL. No, I appreciate it, man. Obviously, I do put a lot of work in. I do enjoy what I do. Obviously, this has been a nice little downer week here for the NRL, which has been a bit of a kickback. But obviously, I had a big day with the rugby union yesterday. But no, look, obviously, I want to make a career out of this, and I have been able to do that. And it's great to see that you guys obviously support the content. And yeah, if you want to buy me a HSP, yeah. Who said that before? Who said buy me a HSP? Well, there it is. Jackson Harris says, I hope Brisbane win. No, we're here every day, mate, getting around it. Tomorrow you'll see my Origin tip video. So tomorrow you'll see my Origin tippernos. That was who's Riley Reid. You don't need to know for another 6 years at very minimum. Imagine conceding with one extra man Sunday. Yeah, look, obviously Titans scored twice with an extra a man down early this season against the Eels. Kansas probably shouldn't have put $100 on Dragons 112. Probably shouldn't have done that, Kanan. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have done that. But it's close. They're up 1-12 right now. And it's going to be 12-10. 12-10. You have 5 minutes 44 to go. Tigers for Life is why Titans first, because they're undefeated so far, Tigers for Life. So it's really good to see. Really good to see. And I think I would suggest you mind your tongue as a Tigers fan, because even if you don't read the room, your team is... Taylor says because they are first. Exactly right, see? Oh, it says you need a HSB ASAP, bro. You're fading away. Mate, I'm so skinny at this point, mate. I've lost at least 80 kilos just in this trim alone. Like, someone needs to buy me a HSP immediately. I can tell you license though, you forgot. It's okay, mate. It's okay, you know. I was just preparing you for the onslaught from the chat. No, definitely not me. I'm a very nice guy. I would never, ever insult another team. I would never insult another team that's not the Broncos who are a piece of shit. I would never do that. I would never say a team is a piece of shit like the Broncos. No way. I know the Broncos are a piece of shit, but I would never say that. I would never, ever say that. So 5.5 minutes to go here the first half, and it's going to be Dragons with the ball 25 minutes out. Tigers for last is Tigers are last. I know, mate, I know. Lions Voices is the year of the Tiger. Is it actually, or is that just, I don't know. And the Broncos now get this ball 11 minutes out from our own line. Obviously, shredded, not skinny. Glass half full, mate. I tell you what. How much does it cost to get a HSB here? I think it's like $29 on delivery on DoorDash. BKR slimmed down from Titan season. I'm actually about to slim down pretty significantly, but you'll see what I mean soon. Whoa! Whoa! There's a penalty, and Eliza Flawless comes in with a $20 dono. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you very much, Eliza Flawless. Look at you go, Eliza. You bloody flying, mate. You bloody fly, Eliza. But there's a penalty here too, the Broncos. Thank you very much for the $20 dono, Eliza. Number one. Jonathan Man says penalty to the Broncos. It is a penalty to the Broncos here. And Eliza said, you know what? It's been a bit quiet here. I need to make an entrance. And Eliza made an entrance, all right. So marking on square there. I just paid for a penalty. Yeah, I think Eliza did just pay the referee to give the Broncos a penalty, and that's why the Broncos have the penalty. Yeah. Tim James says Riley Reid's from British TV. I think she works with the... Okay. Oh, my God. You're unbelievable. I didn't even get that until late on there. 28 minutes out. Unbelievable. So left-hand side now. Chance with the Bronx. Reynolds, he gets it off here. Man. Ezra, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And there'll be 11 minutes out of the line. That's a knock-on, isn't it? Oh, no. I thought there was a knock-on there. So right-hand side here. She waving that number one for the Titans in first place. Exactly right, Maccapacker. See, people are starting to understand now. All right, so 10 minutes out of the line, right-hand side. Broncos, Reynolds here gets it off. Stags. T.O. watch our time. Boom. The Broncos have the lead there at 14-12 with the kid to come. And, hey, X Factor. Hey, we're on here. And X Destin Q. He is going to donate $5 dues. $5 dues from XS and Q2. Stags with the anytime try scorer. Bomb. Let's get it. There's 25 to get him free HSP in 20 days, and you should give you money. It's actually in 11 days, isn't it? Yeah, 11 days. Chet tells them they've gone over. They have gone over. So I have used the highlighter, guys. The highlighter has been utilised. It has been utilised. We're not sniffing the highlighter today, but we are sniffing the candle that ended up here. Beautiful. Just beautiful coconut candle. Look at me go. So, Stags with the try time there. Bob says, Mac Approach. Want to say I've been a fan since day one. Oh, my God. Here we go. Oh my God. Nice try from Stags out of it. Says, it was a great try, yeah. 6 nights to table. Let's go to Broncos. Getting around the Bronx. Doing all right right now. Doing all right. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Doing all right. Alex, it should be illegal for the Broncos to get a penalty without Sims getting sin binned. I agree, yeah. Jack Thomas says, how do you think Queensland will do without Munster into Wollongi? So I can't really say, because my tipping video will come out tomorrow, Jack. So do keep an eye out on the channel tomorrow for my tipping video. But I think it's going to be a superbly close game as well, I'll say. And, you could have asked for a better kick there from Renault. Boom! 16-12 here. 16-12, and the Broncos take it back into the lead by 4 points with a minute 40 to go here of the first half. Sims has to be arrested next penalty. I like it. I do. I think so too, Senpai. I think so too. 69 says, what's to go with your ladder, Blaze? What's to go with my ladder? What do you mean? It's a live ladder. X8 says, that was a perfect kick from the sideline. I've never seen one. Now, 69, just before your next comment, just know this is a very serious channel. I don't want to hear anything silly from you. I don't want to hear anything silly. It's nothing serious. This is a serious channel, mate. There's nothing silly from you, alright? You settle down. Settle down, mate. That was a perfect kick from the sideline. I've never seen one. It was, yeah. Alright. So, 15 minutes out here. Something says good Stags. Tom will definitely need him except in the halves. Definitely not in the halves. Excessive Q with the $8 dono. He's a man of his word, plus $3. Look at him go. Thank you much for the $8 dono, my guy. Appreciate you, dude. Get around Stags. Get around Stags. What a man. What a machine. Someone says nothing silly, nothing political. Exactly right. Left-hand side here. Broncos here with the ball. And they'll be 40 minutes out of their own line. Mark says, big guys, the dude in the Discord with the 11k bet in the chat. Yeah, that's X Factor. X Factor's the one with with that bet. So he still needs Broncos 112, Sua, Ravalawa, and Reynolds anytime try score. Alex says that's almost as silly to say the Tigers are last. Not very silly, that. It's not very silly. 6 nights to the Alan playing. Oh, field goal! Field goal! JA special! No! We'll be 7 seconds set, it won't really matter. Dragons with the ball here, but it's JA special, unfortunately, didn't miss. X-Face says plus 1 respect for Destin Jr. Yeah, you're not the only one nowadays. People finally joining in with you. But we still need Silver, Ravalawa, Reynolds, and Broncos 112 for a nice trip to New Zealand Warriors. Oh! Yeah, that's not a penalty, I was going to say. Yes, it was on Sims. That was deliberate. Yeah, send it to the bin. You'd have to send it to the bin here. It's deliberately antagonising there with a bad tackle for me. Like, that is a bad tackle there. He's done this deliberately on Tarek Sims, just to say, eat a dick, mate. 6 months Willie Carnes on fire. He's had a good game, yeah. Willie Carnes had a good game. Justin Hodges has been, he's been alright. He's tried to fight here today, but unfortunately he's sucked again. Oh no, the Dragons lose the ball. Oh no, you muppet, man. Oh, it offloads the ball, now goes backwards, and it'll be a knock on. Knock on. So we'll be halftime here, guys. The Broncos lead 16-12. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe to New NT. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate everyone who's obviously supporting the content with those donations, and I appreciate everyone who's just supporting the content by being here and enjoying the game. So yeah, thanks for coming in. Somebody says drop of the use early. That's rare. Well, what do you mean? It's first half. No, half time. Of course not. No, that's not rare. A half-time field goal isn't rare. When there's 40 seconds to go. But yeah, Tarek seems to have sent to the bin twice in the first half. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to have a drink. I'm not going to do it right on screen, though. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. My goodness me. I'm an alcoholic, I am. With my Pepsi Max. I've got no cup here, so I'm currently drinking out of a 1.25 litre bottle. I don't like doing that. And I mean, so Sims hasn't got a problem with the Broncos, it seems. He's got a problem with Adam Reynolds, mate. He's got a problem with Adam Reynolds. He's got a problem. And it's because it's his birthday. He's like, you know what? I'm going to give you a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Slap him. That's what's happening here. That's what's happening here, mate. Blame Sims for the Dragons losing. Yeah, maybe. He could, actually. 20 minutes in the bin. Surprised he's not sent off as well, because he probably should have been. He probably should have been. Or Milford. Yes, Alex. Yes, or Milford. Or Milford. Australian Grand Prix, 9:30 p.m. tonight. Oh, Austrian Grand Prix. I was like, why would the Australian Grand Prix start at 9:30 p.m. on a Sunday? But no one's going to be watching the Austrian Grand Prix because they're going to be here on BKR Sport watching Nick Kyrgios take on Vladimir Djokovic. Magabeka says, who do you need to score now? Ravalawa, Reynolds, and Sewer. Ravalawa, Reynolds, and Sewer, yeah. And the Broncos 112. Tony Lots, what team do you go for? Team at the top of the ladder. Seki NRLs, what do you think about the calls today? Oh, no. We're not. No, we're not. We're not doing this. No, Seki NRL, we're not doing this. We're not blaming referees. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. We're not doing this. I haven't made any bad... I haven't, pulled the referees up at any moment today. We're not doing this. When there's not any bad calls, when there's not any drastic calls, and they're not that significant, please do not do it. Don't do it, Seki NRL. Don't you do it now. Come on. Bob says Vladimir Djokovic, something's not adding up. Right now, he's... I shouldn't even make that joke, to be fair. I shouldn't make that joke. But in the same sense, I did do it and I can't stop it now. It was meant to be the joke of the enemy. Justin says, Stags is so much better at Suncorp than away from home. Somehow always gets more involved. I guess that's a testament to the fortress that at Suncorp Stadium and Broncos' pretty poor away record. Do they have a poor away record? I didn't even know that. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look, mate. You better be right. You better be right. Otherwise, we're not going to be happy with you, mate. Let's put it that way. 16-12 of the Broncos so far first half here. Lost to the Cowboys away. Lost to the Storm away. Beat the Raiders at home. They luckily beat the bye away, though. Obviously beat the Titans at home. No, the bye was at home. Sorry, the bye was at home, so they did win that game. Beat the Titans at home. Beat the Knights away, but this is the Knights. Beat Manly at Suncorp, though. It was at Suncorp. It was a home game for them. Beat Rabbitohs away. Oh, let's go on here. They beat the Sharks at Suncorp. Beat the Bulldogs at Suncorp. Lost the Panthers pretty convincingly at Penrith. Lost the Roosters at Suncorp. Lost to the Warriors at Redcliffe. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Lost the Cowboys at home. Beat the Doggies in the game 2 down there in Sydney, which was a pretty good result, pretty good game, actually, and beat Rabbitohs at the first game. So it's 50-50 there for the Broncos. It's kind of 50-50, mate. Second analysis, New South Wales and Queensland Game 3. You'll find out tomorrow. You'll find out tomorrow when I put my video out at 5 p.m. of my tipping video for the game. 5:30 p.m. Will be when my tipping video for Origin comes out. That one guy from Australia says, why are the Titans winning first? They're undefeated, mate. They're undefeated. Zenbai said, I don't know why Manly give their away games to Suncorp when they play us. Yeah, they always do. It's a weird thing. I'm not sure. That one guy from Australia said they're last. Well, they're not. They're not. It's also the wrong way to spell there. But in the context of what you're saying. But no, obviously that's the live ladder over there, mate. I don't know what ladder you're looking at, mate. Bobby says, more like, wouldn't the Titans be coming first? Exactly right. Yeah, why wouldn't the Titans be coming first? Why wouldn't they be coming first? It's a good question, Bobby. It's a very good question. It's not. We don't have to ask that question because they are up there. Justin says, I guess it isn't that bad. Much worse than their home record. Home 5-2, away record 4-4. In an alternate universe, though, that one guy from Australia, they're actually not last. The Tigers losing last night actually put the Titans into 15th. So thanks for coming. Star Wars Fanboy says, is Dearden going to play 6? I would assume so, yeah. I would assume Dearden goes into the 6 there. They still utilise Ben Hunt as a 9. They had Harry Grant on the bench there. That's probably how it will work. It's probably how the cookie will crumble, mate. It's probably how the cookie will crumble. Keenan says, South played horrible in the Bronx game, not like Broncos played amazing. Ken, are you a Rabbitohs fan? Because you got that Boyd Cordner picture, but I'm pretty certain I asked you about this the other day. What are you a Rabbitohs fan, or are you just a Muppet? Which one are you? Are you both? You might be both, actually. You might be a Rabbitohs fan and a Muppet, to be fair. There are a lot of those. Actually, I don't think I had any hate at that Rabbitohs game. Did I have any? Oh, no. Did we play Rabbitohs away? Or did we play Rabbitohs? No, we did play them at home. No, I didn't have any hate there. I didn't have any dickheads. That's nice, actually. You know what? I'm going to respect the Rabbitohs for now, because they didn't have any dickheads at that game. I know that next week we're going to have dickheads at the home game. Somebody says, quite a strange trend for Katona to be playing better at home than on the road. No, why would it be strange? It's their home game. Tommy says, last time Manly faced Broncos outside Suncorp was in 2014 at Central Coast Stadium. Really? They haven't played at Brookvale for that long. Wow, were you? Bobby says, sucking off Latrell in his pastime. I don't know what you're doing here, is what you're saying. Alex says, Tigers are actually not the last, the Dolphins are last. The Dolphins actually haven't lost a game all season, mate, which is actually pretty impressive for them. Sorry, guys. I'm having a shambles with my nose today. I'm having a shambles with my nose. I'm all over the shop, mate. I don't have any tissues here. I'm all over the shop, mate. Just make sure that I don't look like a Muppet here. I still look like a Muppet, but just not on my nose. Southman here. Yeah, I knew you were a Muppet. I told you straight away. But then again, I'll respect you because there wasn't any dickhead Rabbitohs fans in that game. Lord Avery says, my mate said to me, don't watch play school if the Dragons lose. That's going to be a hard one for you to do. Justin says, technically, Vladimir is Djokovic's first name. He changed his name when he came on tour. Originally, Vladimir Djokovic at birth, but Novak Djokovic from 2005 onwards. Not even joking. Really? Is that right? Are you actually talking shit? Or that's actually amazing, if I guess that. It is... Yeah, his name actually... Oh, no, it's his dad's name. Unless they changed his name. It was his dad's name. Vladimir Djokovic is actually Novak Djokovic's dad. Unless... Let's have a look here. Novak Djokovic original name. Does it have this? Or I think it might be... No, I think you're wrong. So, no. So, it was always Novak. His name's actually Hobak... Something else, Novak Djokovic. But you're, no, that's just actually the Serbian spelling compared to the English spelling. No, you're wrong. It's his dad's name. Don't say it's been significant too much highlighter. I have not been. It's not what I've been doing. It's not what I've been doing at all. I've never done that before. But, Watch us after bunnies. What's his big cap? I've got a good cap on, yeah, absolutely. Dad says, if you know he's giving you problems now, just wait for the Viva La Mexico trip. Gee whiz. Justin says, yeah, he was named after his dad and converted by a religion to name of choice when he turned 18. Oh, maybe. Well, you might be right. I'm not going to tell you. Mate. You probably know more than me. But Nick Kyrgios' name was always the king. He was always the king. And King Kyrgios will be having a nice little game tonight. I can confirm Novak is Novak's name. Thank you, Bobsy. Lee Howell says, who do you think will win this match, Broncos or Dragons? Well, I said Broncos pre-game. They're currently leading 16-12, so we're still back in the Broncos here. I did say 1-12, though, but we do want Sewer, Ravalawa, and Reynolds to all score here. We do. We want it to be a very high-scoring game. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. And then we're going to get a HSP. And then we're going to get a HSP with your lovely donations. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get a HSP after this, in between this stream and the next stream. Of, what's it called? Might even do some DoorDash in between. Joe has his Dragons comeback. Yeah, well, maybe. You know what? Obviously, the Broncos are the only team that are disappointing Queensland right now, so you might be right. Justin says, I'm just guessing his name might be Vladimir, and it might not be. It would be a cool story, though. No, so his dad's name is Vladimir. I just Googled it. His dad's name is genuinely Vladimir, but his name is not Vladimir. His name is Novak. His name is Novaks. Someone says, just waiting for the World Cup in a few months' time while enjoying the NRL streaming, especially when New Zealand have found their spine and challenged the old green and gold foe just for the competition's sake. Yeah, look, I think New Zealand have obviously improved drastically in regards to their spine. It's a really good spine. I actually wasn't expecting that spine, to be honest with you. I think it's a good spine. Obviously, I still think their team's still not at Australia for me, but I definitely can see New Zealand really competing at this World Cup. I think Australia pretty clearly win it, though. Second, anyone else, do you think Lomax is overrated, fairly rated, or underrated? TikToker, I would say Lomax is... I would say to an extent overrated. Because obviously he had a really good year a couple of years ago and hasn't really lived up to that year since. He has his moments, but he also has his down moments. And yeah, I would personally say a tad overrated, but I think he's a good player. I just don't think he's as good as people think he is. But I still think he's a good player. Mevita says, Dunn and Purcell won the doubles at Wimbledon. Are they Australian? There you go. Are they Australian? I hope they are. Alex's Dragons just need a field goal, then they'll be back in it. They will be back in it. They'll be only down by 3 points, which would mean that you're a Muppet. Yeah, this has been a seesawing game. Seesawing game. Gee whiz, mate. Jeez, you got to put the hyphen there, you Muppet. My goodness me. It's exciting. It is an exciting game, Senpai. It is. I reckon his defence has lifted a bit. It's not too bad second in a row. I think it's all right. I think Lomax is a fine player. I just don't think he's as good as other people want him to be in New South Wales. It's like he's not a New South Wales centre. But he's a decent little player. He is. He's a decent player, and he's got a good kick on him, obviously. He's 2 from 2 tonight, and yeah, no, he's not bad, but I think you would argue slightly overrated. And then this is their Aussie. Yes, you got to tell us this the first time, mate. You can't be letting us, wait around for it. You can't be letting it. I see, saw. Something wrong with you. Guys, obviously a hard time here still. And it is 16-12 to the Broncos, this Moncos. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. We're on our way to 20k, baby. Let's get it. Come on. We're on the way. We're driving. We're getting a nice little golf club out, and we are driving to 20,000. That's what we're doing, mate. That is what we're doing. But yeah, look, the World Cup's going to be exciting this year. Looking forward to seeing Fiji with Api Kotosau in that number 9. Obviously, William and kick out there. They've got their halves that they're going to have to sort out, which will have... you'd assume they'll bring back Brandon Wakeham. you'd assume that they have Sunia Turuva, who was obviously very good in that game against PNG in the fullback role there. Look, I'm looking forward to what Fiji can offer. They're going to be massively different when they get into that World Cup later on in the year. PNG, obviously, they'll give it their best go as per usual. They're not going to win the World Cup. They won't make the semis, but they'll do well to... they've actually got a pretty tough group, I think. I think PNG do. I think PNG have a really tough group. Hold on one second here. They'll still be very... one second. One really World Cup 2021. Obviously, it's in 2022, but it was meant to be last year. And then in 3 years' time, it'll be in France. El Français. Français! Let's go have a look-ski here. So, who is in their group? Who is in their pool? Let's go there. Tournaments. Let's go to the men's tournament here. And let's go have a look who is in the pool with Papua New Guinea. No, that's not... Oh, here we go. So, Papua New Guinea is with Wales, Tonga, and Cook Islands. They should get through that. They'll probably top the group. Oh, no, sorry. Tonga will top the group there. Tonga will top the group. Papua New Guinea comes second. Cook Islands third. Wales fourth. That would mean they would play New Zealand. Good luck. Good luck, Papua New Guinea. Good luck. So, there's at least a good thing about the World Cup in past editions is that there's always going to be a surprise and a rise in teams when looking beyond the obvious. Not really in the rugby league world. Not really. And neither in the rugby union world either. Not really. In FIFA, yeah. But not really in rugby league or union, to be fair. The last World Cup final in rugby union was, England versus New Zealand. England versus South Africa, which is, I guess, quite obvious. And then the other one, rugby league, was Australia-England, which is, quite obvious. The semi-finals of both tournaments, we had Australia versus Fiji, which is relatively obvious. They haven't not made the World Cup semis in a long time. And I think it was England versus Tonga, which was, not really a great deal surprise. And then you go across to Union, where you saw England take on New Zealand and South Africa take on Wales, which isn't a crazy surprise there at all. The quarterfinals, maybe you could say there's some surprises there, but not really. Like, I think with FIFA, there's always one team that surprises, but not in regards to the legal union, no. He's doing a shoey, he said. I will do a shoey if the Titans beat the Broncos next week. I told you this, guys. I will do a shoey. I will do a shoey. Obviously says, I'm not going to try and take away from the things you've accomplished, but you kind of fell off to Medvedev. Oh, dear me. Admin for License Union, Trevor Luai will play for Samoa or Australia. Samoa, he's not going to play for Australia because it's going to be Cameron Munster who's in the six. So, of course, he's going to take Samoa. But all right, guys, 16-12 with the Broncos. The Broncos are coming out of the second half. Here we go. It's time. Telesiafao, you're going to get timed out, but I'm going to say hi to you anyway, because hello. So NRL's a good game. It is a good game, yeah. Justin says, yeah, the boys. Yeah, the boys, and bye to Telesia. Yeah, the boys, and bye to Telesia. Oh, no. So I just saw a video there. Ken says, hopefully the Dragons have a new best half of football in the second half. Well, we actually want Broncos 1-12, Silver, Ravalawa, Reynolds anytime try score for 2K there. Thanks for X Factor. So, there's that option too. Second NRL, so you're going to do anything when you hit the 20k mark? I'm not too sure. I'm going to do something though. I'll do something for you guys. I'll give you guys something. Maybe a membership I'll give away a membership for your team next year. Because at least that gives another team extra a membership. Well, 2 memberships probably. No, I'll give 1 membership. I'm not really at the level of giving 2 memberships away just yet. So second tag now for the Broncos. 11 days out. Justin said, if they were tested at the end of the year last year, Munster wouldn't have made the team and 5'8" would have been Cody Walker. No way. We'll probably do the same. Bro, what? That is a horrific take. That is an absolutely dreadful take, Justin. That's a dreadful take. I think that's a blatant troll there. There's no way you thought that last year. And there's Cody Walker wouldn't even gotten a sniff against Munster last year. They don't just change a team because you're having a relatively poor year, mate. Munster would have been the World Cup 5'8" last year. No questions asked. And he will be the World Cup 5'8" this year. No questions asked. Cody Walker over Munster. Bro. Justin's been serious. Brother, that's not how it works, mate. That's not how it works. Cody Walker was nowhere close to taking Munster's spot last year. It doesn't work like that. They don't just go, oh, he's having a good year, so let's get him in. No, mate. Munster is the set, sold, won't change 5'8" for probably the next 8 years. The next at least 2 World Cups here. We found out actually know how old he is, but Cody Walker was never close to making that. Cody Walker doesn't even make New South Wales. Cody Walker was never getting that 5'8". Never, ever, never. Not even close. So right-hand side now for the Dragons. They get this ball to the 35. I'm actually surprised that someone thought that. Like, there's no way that Randall Walker was even close to getting that spot. So it's going to be Broncos now get this ball. No, he doesn't get picked for Origin because Jerome Luai is the better player right now. Jerome Luai is playing better right now, and Jerome Luai is the better 5'8" of the two in New South Wales. Like, Cody Walker had a one individually good year there. He's a decent player. He's a quality player, but people say that overrated based on one individual year. No. I know this is my opinion. I know this is your opinion, but your opinion is factually incorrect in regards to Munster not getting that 6. Munster would have factually gotten that 6, and he'll factually get it this year too. It's a bold statement to make, and it's a horrific statement to make in regards to that. But if you want to say that Walker's better than Munster, that's your choice. If you want to say he had a better year than Munster last year, you're absolutely right there, because he did have a better year individually than Munster last year. But that doesn't change the Australian 5'8" at all. Never change. No way would that change the Australian 5'8" by any means. All right, so 30 metres out of the line, they go right outside. And Broncos now 25 metres out. Testing new. Finally offloaded the ball. Wow, Jordan Ricky here with the ball. He's going to step it around, and he'll get this ball to about 22 metres out of the line. Alex says Melmaninga is a Queenslander, which means he's loyal no matter how bad someone plays. Exactly right. That too. Justin says, okay, fine, I accept picking Munster based on loyalty, but purely on form, I would have picked Walker last year. No, I still would have picked Munster. But it's like, based on the technicality of you saying, if you're picking on form, then yeah, technicality speaking, you're picking Walker. But that's just not how the game works and not how the sport works. You don't just pick on based on form, and that's how New South Wales have come a gutser a lot of times in the last, ever, in Origin. You could even argue Australia lost in 2008 because of it, but was it 2008? I think the World Cup was in 2008. How did it get off target? How did it go from even numbers to odd numbers in 2017 and 2021? How did that happen? So 60 game of the Dragons. They're 45 metres out of the line, left hand side. League zone. Memphis set at 10 months though. Look at him go. He's flying. But yeah, technicality speaking wise, you are right that Cody Walker had a better year than Munster. But yeah, no. He was never, ever losing that spot, that 5'8" roll. All right, so third tackle now, 23 metres out, left-hand side. Dragons here, Moses Sully, he'll get taken down. 10 metres out, fourth tackle. Here come the Dragons. Can they take the lead back here? De Bellin. Ooh, offloads the ball. They got numbers. Oh, 2 metres out, so close. Blitzy with Memphis for 12 months. Thank you. Hold your applause. Thank you, Dragons. Oh, good defense there. Really good defense there, the Broncos. So a turnover here for the Broncos. Justin says, but yeah, thank you very much, Blitzy. Also, Luai looks good around players, particularly Cleary, who carries him a lot of the time. Reynolds left south, and Walker's still been solid. Walker's still been solid and is picking form just up the spine. Nah, bro. Cody Walker's been dreadful for most of this year. Walker's been... Nah, you're a big Walker fan. No. That's ruined a lot of my, I guess, understanding of your comment. I thought that you were just a non-biased kind of spectator there, but that's showed me that you're a big Cody Walker fan individually, and you might be a Rabbitohs fan, because Cody Walker's had a pretty down year. Everyone's been saying how poorly he's actually played this year. The Rabbitohs have actually struggled, and now Latrell's back there really improving again, but he's definitely regressed significantly since Reynolds was there, so I'm really confused by that comment now. I was understanding of the point you were trying to make until you made that one. So you're basically trying to say that Walker's still better than Luai. Based on the season so far, you would argue that Luai has been better because obviously he's still helping out the Panthers become first place. Or the fact of the matter is that he was incredible in game. It was really good in game 1 when they lost, and it was really good in game 2 when they won. That's a crazy statement to make, that you're assuming that Walker should still be over Luai. But if you're going based on form, you'd be taking Luai over Walker. That's outrageous. It's outrageous. So third table now for the Dragons. They're going to be, still good run here. Gets his ball, totally taking 40. Must not have seen Luai when Cleary was out. Zambai says, might need a refresh. Probably says, how did Latrell wiggle his way back into being captain? I'm not too sure, to be fair. And again, I guess it's fine. 4 tackle. Is that Rand? Who is that? Amon, taking down 5 minutes out. No, you've got to be a Rabbitohs. Justin, are you a Rabbitohs fan? So Dragons inside. The kick is... that's so close. So close. So 25 sub score as much as West Coast and the Carlton West Coast game at quarter time. Oh no. Oh no. No, surely not. Surely not. Bro, they've been dreadful this year. Like, they've been really, really bad. Oh my god, Carlton beat them 34-0. Wow. West Coast are down 34-0 to Carlton. Justin's about to win up in a week. So no, I disagree. I think that Justin is entitled to his opinion, although I completely and utterly disagree with his opinion on a variety of levels. He is entitled to his opinion. I severely disagree with him, though, and I think that he must be a Rabbitohs fan to have this opinion. But that's my opinion of him, and that's fine. Ah, huge hit there. Huge hit. 4 tackle. Justin says I'm a Raiders fan, but I'm Indigenous, so I've got bias towards Coach. Well, there you go. You know, fair enough. You know, you're entitled. Like I said, you're entitled to your opinion, but there definitely is bias there. There is definitely bias to see it this way. So Broncos now, left-hand side, Reynolds, man. And that's an easy take for Ravalawa. And it's like, by me defending it like this, it's going to be a penalty here to the Dragons. By me saying this, it's like people are going to say, oh, you have hatred towards Cody Walker, you just like Cody Walker. No, I don't, actually. I think Cody Walker's still a fantastic player. I just think in the context of the situation, the original comment was about Munster getting taken out for Cody Walker at the end of last year if the Rugby League World Cup was on, which was absolutely blatantly incorrect. And then we referred to the I guess, the on-form technicality of it, and I agree. Yeah, look, technicality speaking, he would have been the 5'8" there, but it's not technicality speaking. And then we moved on and started saying Cody Walker's better than Luai, and it's like, but technicality speaking, form-wise, I would say Luai is above Walker. So that's why the confusion is here, and I'm like, I disagree with you, but Tyler's your opinion. I wouldn't say he's up of the week for it. Second tackle now. Second tackle. Cody Walker and Reynolds got a shot, but the whole New South Wales team plays shot. Okay. So left-hand side here. And the Dragons now get ball to 30. Justin says, I'm just saying that Cody's drop-off has been exaggerated because of what he did last year. I'll disagree. I also believe that Cody's better than Luai. I'll disagree. Cody has had to be the dominant half this year. Yeah, he has, and he's not a dominant half, which shows everything you need to know. Adam Reynolds was the dominant half there. He's not been able to transition, so whose fault is that? So it's going to be the Broncos. They let it go for a 7-tackle set there. Nice work. Luai struggles without Cleary desperately. Okay, and Cody Walker's significantly struggled all this year. Ezra Mann's away here. Mate, this only makes no sense. Like, you're picking your narrative, bro. That's the only annoying thing here. You're picking your narrative. Like, you're obviously biased towards Cody, that's fine, but you're picking your narrative if you're going to say that Luai struggles without Cleary as if, like, Cody Walker hasn't significantly struggled without Adam Reynolds. They went from being in the grand final last year to struggling to make the 8 right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? My ways to come up of the week. You're a Muppet anyway, but you're not up of the week. 30 minutes to go here the game, guys. So hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new anti-raid time for the Broncos. Ooh, 4:21 meters out of the line. Blake Harler says, Luai was great at the start of the year when Cleary was injured. I agree he was. But the Broncos now, they'll be 30 minutes out. 60 again here for the Broncos. Whoa! 60 again for the Broncos. Left-hand side. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Reynolds gives it off. It's right on. Deloise Holter with the double. Try time there for the Broncos, but we 20-12 here. That's Deloise Holter with the double. There we go. Justin says, Luai without Cleary is incredibly worse. Oh, bro. Painful. Bro, come on, man. Like, you're cherry-picking stats, and you're cherry-picking your argument. It's very cherry-picking here, man. It's like, I couldn't care less. Like, my personal opinion, I've got Luai over Walker, and I think it's pretty blatantly obvious, but you're very much cherry-picking stats. Cherry-picking stats. This season, I'm taking Luai 3 times out of 3. 10 times out of 10 over Cody Walker, personally. But it's like, you're making me now shit on Cody Walker, which is what I don't like, because I don't want to shit on Cody Walker. Cody Walker is still a very good player. I'm personally taking Luai, which I think 90% of the competition would take Jerome Luai. Niam says, wow, Titans coming first in your ladder. You're a Titans fan, I take it. Titans are coming first. Yeah, they're undefeated. Undefeated right now. Bronco says, no, it's Parramatta first and South are. Yeah, but to counter that argument, you would definitely say that obviously Panthers have a lot more players of quality, so that would also defend Jerome Luai in the sense that he doesn't need to be as explosive compared to Cody Walker, who needs to be and isn't doing his job in comparison. But I'm not necessarily coming out here to say that Cody Walker's a bad player. I'm just saying in comparison to Jerome Luai, I think it's absurd. I think it's absurd, really. Bronco says, Blitz says Titans are. Yeah, obviously Titans are first, Blitz. You are right. Sorry, that was my bad. Jonathan Mann said that was a great down-the-field try with the Broncos. It took less than 1 minute. Yeah, it did take less than 1 minute. The Broncos did nicely there. Reynolds will miss that kick there. Jonathan says, I agree or disagree. Yep, I got my opinion. I would argue that I provide the most important stats for an attacking halves. Agree or disagree? Because there's so much context that you're lacking information of. There's so much context that you're not including. There is so many applicables here that you have to include if you're going to cherry pick stats, like try assists. Like at the Penrith Panthers, try assists can come from Isaiah Yeo. Try assists can come from Nathan Cleary. Try assists can come from Cody Walker. Jerome Luai. Try assists can come from literally a vast majority of their team because they're a very expansive quality team. That's why they're first, right? But then you get to the Rabbitohs and you've got Cody Walker and you've got a rookie in Ilias, I guess Latrell Mitchell, and that's really about it when it comes to potential try assists. So you're taking away the opportunity for Jerome Luai based on the fact that he doesn't need to be the main guy. Cody Walker needs to be the main guy. It's two different situations. Context you need to include. Your context, you're not including the fact that Jerome Luai doesn't need to be the guy getting all the tries because he's got Cleary there as well. You know, but let's go back and have a look at how he did when he was without Cleary at the beginning of the season. He was fine. He was great. They were still undefeated when he was playing without Nathan Cleary at the start of the season. Horder scored his first two tries. Yeah, I said that Horder scored a double. He did. That's the thing, guys. Like, you got to add context to it. There's so much more context that isn't being included here. Plumeris' Broncos are really smashing them. No, they're not. They're only winning by 8 points. So the Dragons now, they're 15 minutes out of their own line. They're going to go right outside of Cody Ramsey. Good run. He's had a good game today, Cody Ramsey. Justin says, you better shot to beat the Dragons. Bro, you lost to the Broncos. You know, in the game one. Bro, and Cody Walker's been the main guy here without, like, bro. Again, cherry-picking stats. Rabbitohs, let's go have a look at some of their games right now. Like, they also lost the Panthers, by the way. Hold on 1 second here. Did Cleary come back for that game? Cleary did come back for that game. You're lucky. You're lucky that one there. Hold on 1 second here. Let's go have a look at the Rabbitohs here. So, the Rabbitohs lost to the Tigers. Thank you. Left-hand side now for the Dragons. Bro, you got it. You can't cherry-pick stats. You can't cherry-pick... No, why is he getting timed out? What do you say? Okay. I get it. I get you, J.A.s. You didn't need a timeout, but in the same sense, it's like it's so narrative-driven. Yeah, I get it, Jay. I do. So we're going to put that ball there, and the Broncos will get the ball. Good take by the Broncos. Good take. Try harder now. Keenan says, Justin making us South fans look bad. Yeah, it is what it is, though, man. He's entitled to his opinion, but it's very repetitive, and it's like I've literally... anyway, it is what it is. We'll move on. So Broncos now have the ball. They're 55 minutes out. This says Jay's pushing way to the top, eh? Pushing his way to the top. So left hand side now with the Broncos. And it's going to be third tackle. Good offload there. It's going to be testing you. Steps around there. Testing you. Gets, it's knocked back there for the Dragons. Oh, they're lucky though, the Dragons. They'll get the ball. Our second half team game is putrid. Yeah, no, it's not been great here from the Dragons so far. Kicking game in the first half wasn't too bad. Get a job and don't beg. So the Dragons now inside the attacking 40. Police says his opinion is dog shit. That's your opinion. So Dragons now left-hand side. Subs Family says, my friend reckons Moses should be in... Okay. Bob says, Louis played good when Panthers beat the Storm round 3 last year without Cleary. Luai, he's trying to say, Bob. Yeah, absolutely. Luai was actually well and truly better than Cleary in game 1 of Origin this year. Well and truly better. Fit tackling with the Dragons. There's an injury here with the Broncos, so I hope it's all right. In game 2, Luai was still fine. Cleary played well, but Luai was still fine. So let Reynolds try soon. We hope so, mate. We hope so. We still need 3 tries in 25, but I hope this Broncos plays all right. He doesn't look great. He doesn't look great here. I hope it's all right. Guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. There's an injury to the Broncos, and I pray that he's all good. I pray that he is all good. You know me, emailed an adult site with that request. So what happened here? Who is that, by the way? I can't see it. I can't see it. Who is this? I can't see who it is. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have a drink. All right. Hit Corey Pace. So it's Corey Pace with the Broncos, is it? Man, prayers up to the big fella. He hasn't moved for a little bit here. And this will, slow his play down quite a lot. And allow both these teams to get a bit of a rest as well. But obviously, that's not what we're thinking about here. What we're going to be thinking about is obviously that hopefully Corey Pakes is all right. Nate J says that first sim bin was shocking, but deserved the second one. I disagree. I think the first sim bin was probably worth it. I think that the second one was probably a send off. To be honest with you, mate, it was direct head contact, direct shoulder to the head contact. It's not the first time he's done it today. Not the first sim bin, and he's just come on. So I would have said that I think that should have been a send off there for Tarek Smith, the second one. Blake Harlow says, no matter how good Luai plays in Origin, people will always say he shouldn't be there. Yeah, but I know, it's cherry-picked narrative. Expat says, looks like Walter's going straight back on. He only just came off not long ago. Yeah, he will be coming straight back on. But that's the thing, guys. Unfortunately, Corey Pake's going to have to be put onto a stretcher here and be driven off. I hope he's all right. 29,000 at Suncorp today. Disappointing, to be fair, out of me for life. It's disappointing. But then again, a lot of people in Queensland might have bought tickets to Origin because they can't afford to go twice. Okay, so I think Cody will take number 2, and Luai is good because he's slapping all your teams throughout the year. What? Don't even know what you're saying there. So Corey Pakes has gotten up there. He can't really walk straight, but he's all right. At least he's walking. At least he's walking, and they haven't had to utilise the stretcher there. 10 games this season, 1 try, 3 line breaks, and 18... I don't know what that was. I'm not too sure what the 18 was, but 25 minutes to go of the game. I'm actually so scared for Jamaica to play New Zealand, though. I'm telling you. Jamaica to play New Zealand and Scotland playing Australia, but I think Jamaica... Greece playing Samoa will be scary too. Greece playing Samoa, Australia playing Scotland. They're away dragons! And here they go. 35 minutes hours, he knocked it on. Oh, it's Vic tackle. Oh, forgot about that. We'll wait for so long that I didn't realise it was Vic tackle. Lau Fuse Dan bet my life savings on the Dragons. Why? I told you to bet on the Broncos. Should listen to my tip. You should listen to my tip. You can listen to my Origin tipping video tomorrow, though. You can listen to my Origin tipping video tomorrow, though. So 42 minutes out here from their own line. Second tackle, Billy Walters. He'll go right inside. Now step on the inside. Nice work here. Hetherington gets a ball offload. Testing you. Testing you has got Ezra Mam. Mam's away. Tries on the Broncos. Ezra Mam. $5.35. And there we go, guys. The Broncos will go boomski. They go to boomski. Bum-bum-bum. Justin's coming for Jay now. Here we go. Love is Queensland for the win, 1 point diff. Alex says he's a life savings $1. And now it is. Now it would be for Lau for you after the Dragons are going to lose this game. Can we see a Fitty bomb? We haven't seen a Fitty bomb in a long time, man. Lockie Tigress says, hey, mate, do you think Cowboys have a chance to win the grand final? No, I don't. I think Panthers and Storm will be the grand finalists. But at the same time, Cowboys have done really well this year. I think that they could still, potentially get there. But I think that in the finals, we'll see the Eels step it up a little bit. I think the Eels will get to the prelim. I think they might knock out. So at the moment, you're assuming Cowboys probably come second or third. Second or third. I personally believe that they come third. I still think the Storm gets second. But I believe that the Storm beat the Cowboys in game 1 of the... effectively quarterfinals. And then semi-finals, I've got the Cowboys probably playing a team like the Sharks, and that's a 50-50 game. I probably will say the Cowboys there, though, but it's a 50-50 one. Cowboys at home as well, but I just can't see the Cowboys beating the Panthers. I can't see the Cowboys beating the Panthers in that prelim, so no, especially when the Panthers beat them 22-0 early this season. It will be in Penrith as well. I'd take the Panthers there. Oh, it won't be in Penrith, actually. It will be at a Core Stadium. I still can't see the Cowboys beat the Panthers. Alex says it'll be a Titans-Cowboys grand final based on the ladder. Well, there's that true. There's that option too. And there we go. That's going to be a kick on right on through. So, it's a 14-point game in front of the Broncos, guys. 23 minutes to go here of the game. 900 career goals, Adam Reynolds. Well, there you go, guys. Don't forget, later on tonight, we will be streaming for Nick Kyrgios versus Novak Djokovic in the Wimbledon final. That'll be on in about 4 hours' time. 9:45 p.m. is when I will start up for that stream. Now, Mr. Speaker, have you got Blues winning Game 3? But I literally just told you that I've got my tip coming out tomorrow, so why would you ask that question now? Why would you ask that question? How long have you had your YouTube channel for now? So 20 minutes to go here in the game. And the Broncos now get this ball out to the 5. Out to the 10. Good little run there. You were timed out for 5 of those 7 minutes. Oh my God. Justin, you're doing it to yourself in the chat, my guy. Like, it is what it is. The Rabbit hours come off here. Come on, Kyrgios, bring it home. Jay says 24 hours. It's very obvious, Jay. It's super obvious. So Broncos here, 35 minutes out. Full tackle here. Alex. Unbelievable. So Broncos now, they're going to put this ball out the back, and they're at the 50. Come on, fitty bum. We want a fitty bum. We want a bum. We want a fitty bum. And Reynolds puts it up there. That's going to be an easy take for the Dragons at 5 minutes out. Moses Mbai, the greatest player in NRL history. What a play. Gee whiz, gets out of the 20. What a run. Beautiful run. Beautiful run. Absolutely. So this is 50 bomb. I don't know if I can get it, but 24 points away. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. The minions are here. Come on, Kyrgios, bring it home. Exactly right, Brock. We want Kyrgios to win it. We want Kyrgios to win it. Blake Laurie there with a huge run. Gets outside their own 40. It's a really nice run there for Blake Laurie. What now? He's been going statistically this season. Oh, it's a high tackle. No, apparently not. Dragons aren't out of this game completely yet. If they scored here, or they scored in the next maybe 5-6 minutes, you know, they're still back in the game. Good call, Jay. Ricky scores a try for a $90 dono. Okay, come on, Jordan Ricky. Jimmy Bill. The Jimmyster Bills. The Jimmyster Bills. Dragons. Oh, what a play. Oh, it's a full pass. I was going to say it was a really nice try otherwise. That would have been a really nice try, but they will call this as a forward pass here from the Dragons. That was a nice play, though. Alex, I agree. Everyone should have a statue of himself outside of Campbelltown Stadium, mate. He's an unbelievable player. But you know who's a better player? Jordan Ricky. He's going to score a try right now. And then that's going to be Jimmy Bill paying straight for my petrol to the... what's the... Well, we already have... Oh, that would actually get... Because what did we have the other day? We had about... What was it? $15 of petrol from you guys? Which gets me to the stadium. It'll definitely get me back from the stadium, that's for sure, if Jordan Ricky scores. So 20 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. Just do it. It's free. You may as well. It's illegal not to. Just do it, mate. Thank you very much. So Broncos here. Reynolds right inside. Stab. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, the bounce. The bounce. The bounce. Try time for Tony Staggs. It's a double dub. It's a double dub for Tony Staggs. And we want a birdie bomb. We want a birdie bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. We want a birdie bomb. We want a birdie bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. What a pass there from Mam, though, all the way out to the wing there for Pereira. And then Pereira kicks it back on the inside. And Tony Staggs just too good. Go Blonsky. That's the ball game, Nate. You're absolutely right. Robert M, man, for 13 months. Look at this man go. Unbelievable machine. Unbelievable machine. There it says, where do the Broncos go if they win, BKR? They go to 7th, I think it is. Let's give a look. So the Broncos would go... Sorry, they'll go 6th, I believe. No! They go to 5th. They go above Parramatta. So the Broncos will go to 5th. At least they won't be disappointing Queensland so much once they go to 5th. Because obviously, we've got the Titans in 1st, we've got the Cowboys in 2nd, we've got Melbourne Storm in 3rd, who are effectively Queensland. And then the Broncos will go to 5th. So the only team that is disappointing Queensland is that Broncos team who aren't in the top 4. But very close to knocking off those Sharks, obviously. Jace, g'day, Rob. No, Jace, that's ball game. Oh, yes, it's a good morning from Zakynthos in Greece. Up at the Dragons. Not a great time here for the Dragons, but welcome all the way in Greece. Welcome. So, 19 minutes to go here in the game. X-Ray says, well, no riding off into the sun. HSQ with another $5 dono. Come on, hat trick from Tony Staggs. Come on, another try from Tony Staggs. Testers donating $5 every Staggs try. Lucas says, unfair to compare anyone to the Titans. Really, it is. It's superbly unfair. It really is. It really is. It's actually a nice kick there from Pereira. And, yeah, good chase there from Tony Staggs. X-Factor says, well, no running off to the sunset. We go again next week. We do, X-Factor. We've got Origin on Wednesday, though, X-Factor. Yeah, what are you doing? Are you doing it on that one, too? Sammy Souza says, Broncos shouldn't have a problem now with that dominant display against the Dragons having no fire at all. Oh, we want a 50 bomb. That's what we want. We want a 50 bomb. 50 bomb. We want a 50 bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. So with only three converted tries, we want Jordan Ricky to score so that Jimmy against the Bills don't have 70, and then we also want Stags to score the other 2 tries. That's an extra $10 from an extra $10 from XS&Q. So third tackle here, Billy Walters goes right hand side, gives it up to Ricky, Jordan Ricky. 29 metres out of the line, here they come. The game has just been absolutely slapped open here by the Bronx. Reynolds gives it off here, man. That was a dumb kick from man. Oh, they're away. Oh, good tackle there last second, but nice run through there from Ramsey. Mo Zembai, how good is this guy? My goodness me. Young pup coming through the system, Mo Zembai. It's going to be a great play one day. Jay says, Seb, 12 degrees at the moment. Yeah, a little chilly. Jay, 12 degrees in Romania is a very hot summer's day. So right-hand side here, that's a very, very hot summer's day in Romania. So Dragons now, they're 48 metres out in from the line. Justin says, reasserting what I was saying. Oh, what's happening, Justin? What do you want me? What are you saying now, mate? What are you reasserting? So Dragons put that ball up in the air. Good save by the Dragons. And kicks it through. Could be a try here. It could be a try. No, it's going to be a... I don't even know what happened there. Lucas says, I reckon Enby and Brooks could pair well in the future. Yeah, very young guys coming through the system. They're going to be very good. I reckon, yeah, they should definitely go for a guy like Mo Zembai at the Tigers. Help them get off the bottom of the table. Obviously, with the Tigers losing last night, it puts them at the bottom of the table and Panthers go to 15th. Jack Bird, halfback of the year. Didn't he try and play 5'8" or halfback at one time? And they said, no. Something Susan says... my wild guess for World Cup quarterfinal teams are New Zealand, Australia, Fiji, England, Samoa, Tonga, PNG, and Lebanon. Well, it's not really a wild guess, is it? Oh, Niam. Oh, boy. Oh, man. We all know who you are, mate. But go and count on a fake account so you can subscribe and help the algorithm. Thank you very much. Justin Hummer says, yeah, Bergeron played with the Bronx at 5'8", I'm pretty sure, and the Sharkies back in the day. So I'm still loving it now. But I'm pretty certain the Broncos touched this. This is a challenge here. I don't know what to call here. What do you call? It's going to be off silly, so it's going to be Broncos ball here. The challenge will be successful here for the Bronx. I don't know what was challenged. I don't know what happened. And there you go. Jeez, Alex. Jeez. So 17 minutes to go now. Broncos 10 minutes out of the line. Hurry up now. We want to see your next fake account. Come on. So Broncos here 13 minutes out of the line. You're going to make me stop YouTube. I reckon the next YouTube fake account you make, I might stop YouTube. I might do it. You might force me to cry, and you might force me to stop making YouTube content. All right, so it's going to be second tackle now for the Broncos. Man, knock on there for the Broncos and the Dragons. There's a sneaky little door. Without the sneaky little door, there's no way they can win from here. Surely not. Surely not. Zero tackle now. Dragons with the ball. They'll go left-hand side. And Blake Laura gets the ball to about 33 metres out of the line. Michael says, what did Niam even say? Niam basically called you guys all... What did Niam call you? Niam called all you guys brainless sheep who worships the ground that I walk on. So Dragons now, they'll go left-hand side. Lomax, he'll get taken down 20 minutes out, sorry. Oh, no. Gets it back. Second tackle here. They're still going. Ramsey's been the best player for the Dragons today. He'll get taken up to 10. Sunday evening comments are always the best. Yeah, Sunday evening comments are always... They always get so super random. They're always people who are tired from a big weekend. But left-hand side, Jay says, but be careful you don't say... be careful, Troller, that you don't tell people not to donate, because we saw the other night that when someone said don't donate or give me money, people gave me like $70. So don't do that. Fifth tackle now, 3 minutes out, left-hand side. And Dragons, fifth tackle, 5 minutes out, taken down. Jimmy James, Empire says, I'm a Bronco, not a sheep, but okay. Jimmy James says, I'm offended. Mate, listen, sheep. You do as I say. I'm a very loyal Panthers fan since 2021, Kanan. Alex is a very loyal Panthers fan since 2021. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So second tackle now with the Broncos. They're 22 minutes out here in their own line. What's the booing happening here? What, is Tarek Sims coming on the field or something? I don't understand why the booing is happening right now. So third tackle lead the Broncos, 32 minutes out. They need to score 3 converted tries to get a defeated bomb. We haven't seen a defeated bomb in a long time. Forward pass. Oh, wow. The amount of forward passes in this game has been crazy. Justin says, Hosking has been surprisingly good. Wasn't expecting such large depth of the Broncos this year. Yeah, Hosking has been pretty decent. Yeah, has been pretty decent. Somebody says, loyal Storm fan since 2017. Mate, I'm the biggest Storm fan you ever did see. That forward pass was horrific. That's so lazy there from Shit Haircut. That's really lazy from Shit Haircut. It's really also annoying. So we want Jordan Ricci to score here. I don't know. Yeah, Gamble, how do you even throw a pass like that? It's very lazy. From a guy who's trying to get into the team as well. It's incredible. King says, I actually started going for South in 2014. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. They were very good back then. Very good. Michael Maguire, very good coach. Justin says, of course, Gamble throws a forward pass to the flog. He should grow it back. Mate, that haircut is so dreadful. It's actually offensive. It actually is offensive to see that guy with that haircut. Whether he's got the mullet or not, it's not the point. The fact of the matter is, it's still very offensive. Being Eels fans since 86, Michael says. That's an unfortunate year to become an Eels fan because you were promised a lot and you haven't had that expectation lived up to anything ever. And probably going to go on to rebuild. So, very, very scary for the Eels right now. Dragons now, 13 minutes out of the line. Come on, Jordan Ricci intercept. Right inside of the Dragons. They'll get taken out 5 minutes out. Elijah Flores says, hello. Hello, Eliza. You're back. You're back, Dragons. 2 meters out here from the line. Can they score? Bring it to a 14-point game. McCulloch, left-hand side to Amon. Amon here to Sullivan. And they've been tackled on fifth tackle like 4 times in a row. That was the year I was born. Best model you can buy. 1986. Wow. Very young. Very, very young. That's 16, right? 16. So first tackle now for the Broncos. David says, I'm a very loyal Storm fan since 2020, Golden State Warriors fan since 2022, Los Angeles Rams fan since 2022, Yankees fan since 2022, and D's fan since 2021. I'm not too sure who the D's are. D's? Oh, Melbourne D's, maybe. It's D-double-E, mate. You love it. Gee whiz. Progress now right side. Here we go. Chancey, testing you. Stags again. Oh my God, it's going to be a try for Stags. It's gonna be, oh, he knocked it on. He knocked it on. Liza says, that's insane. I am. You are. You absolutely are. So that's a knock on there from Canoni Stags. And it'll be Dragons ball now. That was a nice play. Stags probably should have... Nah, he couldn't pass it. He couldn't pass it there. So it will stay here as an 18-point game. Stags so close. Oh, beautiful night there in Brisbane. Too bad the city sucks, but that's a nice little sunset. It's a nice little sunset there. Oh, I'm starting to get hyped up for that Nick Kyrgios game tonight. We're still 4 hours away. X-Ray says Ricky was on the inside too. Come on, Ricky. Lucas says, love the Yanks support, Daz. Mate, you're a Cubs fan, Lucas. Settle down. Sebastian says he had to score that for a Fetty bomb. What a shame. Absolute shame, yeah. But we wanted Jordan Ricky to score. Bet all the Bronx fans are moist. Mate, Bronx fans are always moist. Mentally. But obviously, what you're talking about is a different story. So third tackle here. They'll get this ball about 35 metres out from their own line. I'll be rooting for the Titans when they win. Hopefully I'm not a grandma. Well, unless you're grandma right now, so they win next year or this year. So, 2023 is the year that the Titans win the comp. So Dragons now, this is just the year that we're leading everyone into a false sense of security, mate. So fifth tackle lead with the Dragons. They're 45 metres out of the line. I'm very hyped for that tonight. It's going to be a good one. I will be streaming as Nick Kyrgios goes boom, boom, boom. He wouldn't go boom, boom, boom. And Dragons put it up. Put it up. The Broncos grabbed a nice little easy catch there. Tessie new left-hand side. He's been so 50-50. He's had good moments. He's had really bad moments too. Zip says I'm about an hour away from Brisbane. So am I, mate. Thank God. So Justin does not like Jay. The Jays are not having a fan of each other today. The old Jays don't like each other today. So Broncos now right-hand side. It's going to be Ryan James gets his ball to about the 40. Adam Reynolds. Oh, I thought I heard that. That was the inside the stadium announcer. I thought someone was yelling into my window. So what's going on here? So 4 take a lead of the Broncos. 10 minutes to go here, the first half. Sorry, the first half, my God, of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Dragons, Ramsey. Taking down 1 metre out. Oh, I just hurt myself. I'm so tired. Don't know why I'm so tired. I'm going to stay up for a long time still. Might watch Love Island. And then get a HSP. HSP Love Island. And then Nick Kyrgios. Alex, I'm outside. You will let me in. No thanks, mate. No, thank you. So Dragons here. 4 tackle. Get the ball at the 30. Because it's played, which team needs a new logo in your opinion? Titans have a new one. Tigers have a new one. I would say Bulldogs, Dragons, and Rabbitohs are all very historical. Left-hand side here. Finai. Steps around. We'll get taken down 10 minutes. Oh, he's still going. No one followed him up, though. No one followed him up. Oh, my God. It's going to be Broncos ball. That's a knock on there for the Broncos. It's a knock on. Sully will get the ball now. So 6 again now. It's fit tackle as well for the Dragons, but it will be 6 again with the Dragons. 8 minutes out on the line. Fit bomb or not, Broncos looking good. Broncos look fine here against the Dragons. There hasn't been on, and Broncos have no players either. But it's been a good result here for the Broncos, of course. Yeah, no one supported at all, Blissy. That's a disappointing thing. No one followed up at all there from the Dragons. As a loyal Yankees fan, I reckon it'd be really good if we trade our whole team to the Cubbies for free. Yeah, I like it. I do, yeah. Obviously, bring back Anthony Rizzo to his home. Hopefully, we get Anthony Rizzo coming home to the Cubbies. Exactly right. I agree with you, Daz. So, Dragons now right outside. 20 minutes out. Steps around. There'll be 15 minutes over the line. Can the Dragons score here? Make it 32-18, 14-point game. What did I tip? I think I had Broncos by like 8 or something like that. Oh, close enough, mate. Close enough. So I need 2 Dragons tries now for that to happen. Dragons! Oh, floats it. Try time. Is that Cody Ramsey too? He's had a great game. Cody Ramsey for a double. He's had a really good game. It's going to be 32-16 here with the kick to come. There we go. There is technically life in this Dragons side. They score a try pretty quickly off a kickoff. 8 minutes 44 to go here. Dragons will score a try. Cody Ramsey go boom, boom, boom. He went boom, boom, boom. He did do it. That's a nice offload there from Jack Bird, however. The comeback's on, mate, Jay. It's on. It's ready to rock and roll. We do still need Jordan Ricky to score. So you're going to need an extra try on that comeback. Chloe Doherty says, is the leaderboard accurate? Yeah, it's brilliantly accurate. If this game, the result of this game will change that leaderboard, though, but it would only change these teams down there. These teams up here will stay the same. Absolutely. Absolutely. But if the Broncos were to win this game, they would go to 5th, Eels would go 6th, and the Rabbitohs would go to 7th. If the Broncos were to lose this game, the Dragons would go to 7th. The Broncos would go to 8th. But yeah, no, it is very accurate. I've never seen a more accurate ladder in my life. Never seen a more accurate ladder in my life. Gilmore somebody announces Cody Ramsey man of the match. Cody Ramsey's been good here for the Dragons. He's been very good. Lucas says, I reckon as a loyal Angels fan, Otani and Trout for... So I can't read that. Oh, Dragons will get the kick through there. They will get the kick through. It'll be 32-18. My goodness me. 32-18 the Broncos, 7.5 minutes to go. Lucas is suggesting Angels trade Otani and Trout for Ian Happ of the Chicago Cubs. I think that's nice, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Lucas says, wait, where are the Penny Panthers? Unfortunately, they're not doing too well this season. Unfortunately, not there. Not doing too well. Jay says, Dad shot the sheriff, he did not shoot the deputy. Fair enough. So 7.5 minutes to go. Here's a 14-point game. Can the Dragons come back? I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe we'll see. We'll see. Michael Packer said, I have to say the man of the match today has been Jay Hayes. Shocking game from Justin. Shocking game from Justin Hamas, but hopefully he'll learn it next time. Mate, he tried, all right. He gave his best. That's the main thing. He gave his best. Nicholas says, makes all sense. But at least you can say you're the best team in the Western Sydney. At least you can say that now. You haven't said that for a while. Jonathan Manson. Oh, he's just a machine, that Jonathan Manson bloke, with a $10 dono from the US of A. Says, thanks, Broncos and Dons. One of the lines, a big upset. But when did they really, the Essendon Dons? Well, we Essendon Bombers, big bomb. I call them the Essendon Dons. Win by, for the win. The point spread for the Lions was minus 301. What? I don't know what that. Minus 312 and they lost by 10. That makes no sense to me, but they would have been heavy favourites, yeah. But wow, Lee, thank you very much for $10 donor. I appreciate it. Somebody says, speaking of Pondo Rescue, backpackers are fun place to swim. Backpackers are very fun. They are very fun. Very fun. Try being in Fiji, living on the Backpackers Island. So it puts that ball up. Broncos get the ball 5 metres out. And there we go. It says 362,000. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Is Alan Lone playing? He's in the line with the water bottle. Yeah, he's been playing for a while, mate. He's been playing all game. Alex Jonathan Manson comes in and goes boom. He does go boom. He does. But we're still waiting for Jordan Reggie. No, Jay, that's right. Lucas says Ham Justin gives Walker some. Okay, gosh. Okay. So let's settle down now, lads. He was just giving his opinion. Right? He was just giving his opinion. Chloe always says, as a man taught at my school, he was a supply teacher. Well, he supplied some good balls. And I 40-20. Oh, just a little too short. It'll be 40-24. But it will take a few extra secondaries off the clock here. HSP is probably the way to go, I reckon, tonight. I reckon it's probably the way to go. Well, it's a good result for the Roosters. Can't believe I wanted a draw. You are definitely smoking something if you wanted a draw here. Yeah, you definitely wanted to smoking something. It's a very good result for the Roosters. Especially with the Roosters playing the Dragons next week, actually, I'm pretty certain. Don't they play next week? I'm pretty certain they do, which means you're even more of an alcoholic. I'm pretty certain they do, which means you are even more of an alcoholic, sir. They do. Yeah, you're smoking something, Justin Sunday. You're smoking something big. Police says, how about the Titans? They're pretty good, mate. They're pretty good. Jay Robinson says, how's it hanging, Virgo, mate? I'm cracking on, waiting for that Kyrgios versus Djokovic stream tonight. It's going to be a good one, 9:45 p.m. Be here or be a Muppet. But then again, a lot of people are Muppets. You Dragons now, left-hand side, 40 minutes out. And they're going again here. Gives it off to Feeney. And Feeney will have to go down here for tackle. No, apparently not. Oh! Dragons still going here. Oh, that's a knock-on for the Broncos. Oh, it's a knock-on for the Dragons, actually. Yeah. Josh says he'll be asleep. You're a Muppet. I think I challenge this. This could be a knock-on here for the Broncos. But then again, it's actually tough here. It's tough to call this because he's going with the kick here. Does he actually drop it? But if he's dropping it forwards to his foot, that would be a knock-on still because the Broncos hit it. I think that... I think that's lost the ball, though. It's knock-on. It should be Broncos ball. Yeah, challenge unsuccessful, yeah. Lucas says, hopefully Kyrgios wins. Love to see a Serb lose. No, you love to see Kyrgios win and Australia wins. That's what you love to see, Lucas. Nothing to do with Serbia. But it will be a knock-on for the Dragons, and it's the right call. He's releasing the ball. It's a knock-on. Alex says, I'm really disappointed Tarek Singh was not getting sin-binned again. Yeah, obviously I was looking forward to a send-off, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Tim Sheens apparently said he's ready to coach the Tigers. Tim Sheens has also been there for a few months. Oh, it's going to be called a penalty now for the way they've spoken back to him. Reece Robson says, Broncos have been sloppy. This is why Cowboys best Queensland team. Obviously not, Reece Robson. You are incorrect. But at least you tried. You know, the Broncos are the only team in Queensland disappointing everyone right now, obviously. Titans are in top, Cowboys are in second, Storm are in third. You know, Queensland doing really well there. But unfortunately for the Broncos, they're really disappointing everyone right now, and that's why they're obviously outside the top four. But, you know, they'll try, and, you know, next week, let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they can sort it out for themselves. All right, so Broncos here will get this ball to the 45. Chloe says, where's the Panthers? Not sure, but they're not playing too well right now. All right, so 40 minutes out of the line. There goes second tackle now for the Broncos. Come on, Jordan Riggy. Joshua says, Tigers were close to signing John Morris, but it's weird they changed their minds and went for Sheens. I would have gone with Morris. Left hand side here. Chance to the Bronx. That's new. Back on the inside. He doesn't know how to pass. He never passes the ball ever. And he didn't pass the ball now. Third tackle here. Panthers are training in Timbuktu this year, Eliza. Timbuktu, in fact. So fourth tackle now. Cape says, hey, new viewer, who do you go for? Team on top of the ladder, mate. Team on top of the ladder. Fourth tackle here for the Broncos. Appreciate you for tuning in, though, Cape. Fourth tackle here. 10 metres out from the line. Billy Walters, where's he going to go? He's going to go left-hand side. Where's Riggy? Oh, no! It gives on the Hosking. It's going to be fit tackle here for the Broncos. 5 metres out. I would have said Morris is best, but Shane's interesting. It is definitely interesting. So Branko lead right hand side, gives it off here. 17 kicks it through. Where's the bounce? Where's the bounce? Oh, there's a penalty, surely. Oh no, I don't know. I don't even know if Ricky's on the field. I don't know. Keenan says Alex talk shit when you have 21 premierships. Hey, Keenan, Alex has at least 21 spoons. It makes up for it, mate. Come on. Balmain, they have 4 wooden spoons. West Magpies have 17. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. There you go. There you go. Thanks for coming. You got to start thinking a little bit better. Got to start thinking a little bit better there. Lucas says pants fallen off a cliff since Burton left. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. So 4 tackle here. Oh, Broncos strip the ball. Broncos get stripped. Come on, Ricky. Ricky. No, Keenan's actually a Rabbitohs fan, mate. I know he's got a Boyd Corden picture, but he's actually a Rabbitohs fan. So right inside, Reynolds kicks it down to the corner on first tackle. It's going to be... Oh, no. No, he didn't run that ball back inside his own goal. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. Lions versus Roosters shouldn't have any fans. They don't really. They don't really have a great deal about them. So, yeah, like I said, guys, a minute and a half to go here. Don't forget, Kyrgios versus Djokovic at 9:45 p.m. tonight on the channel. Also, my Origin prediction tipping video will come out tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. between Queensland and New South Wales for Game 3 to the side. It'll come out tomorrow. And then we've got a different... Oh, they did a short kickoff and no one chased it. That's embarrassing. Come on, Jordan Ricky. Ricky. So the Broncos now, Hetherington, can't get the ball away. Terrence and Woodspoon, what's that? I don't know, mate, because the Titans aren't there. So second tackle here for the Broncos. They're 30 minutes out here on the line. Right hand side. Where's Ricky? No, he was so close. If you offloaded the ball, there was Ricky right there, mate. Third tackle here for the Broncos. They go back to the left hand side here. And gives it off. Walters to Gamble. You dirty dog. You dirty dog. Gamble. Oh, Moses Empire. He'll get taken over the side. No, he'll go down 36 seconds. Damn it. Undercover says up at Panthers. Oh, Macapaka, you are a dirty dog, mate. You're a dirty dog, and you know it. Dragons here, left hand side, get on Sully. They're trying to make it a 1-12 game here, but they're 90 minutes over doing that. Hey, it's good win, Broncos pulled our pants down. They did pull your pants down. They said, hello, little boy. The Dragons missing Ben Hunt, Sharon Woods, and Francis Molo. But the same sense, like obviously Benny Hunt's the big loss there. Gamble's a flog, Jimmy Bill says. You're absolutely right, Jimmy. Jimmy, you are absolutely spot on. So this should be the last play here, but the Dragons are going to keep playing on with it, and then kicks wide to the left-hand side. No one's chasing though, mate, because the game is over. No one cares. There we go, guys. The game will finish at 32-18 to the Broncos. They finally get back in the winner's circle. They were struggling for a little bit. They lost a couple of games, but now they're finally back in the winners of this circle. So, guys, obviously, like I said, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate you as usual. I will see you guys in about 4 hours' time for Nick Kyrgios versus... Nick Kyrgios versus who? Who's Nick Kyrgios taking on? Novak Djokovic. And it should be a good one. Wimbledon final. Let's get on it, baby. Let's get on it, baby. Alrighty, guys. Appreciate you as always. Live your passion. Don't let anybody tell you can't do something. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Ciao.